Okay, so the party have done incredibly well so far. They've managed to stay alive during one of probably the hardest fights they've done so far. They've also explored the temple a little bit and started to find that the temple has sarcophagi in them that hold within them some kind of powerful beings that, when touched, can set up a mental link between them and these strange, powerful beings. Thus far, Linara is the only one who's accepted one of the gifts they have offered. And it left Linara looking a little different. Linara has now been left without any eyeballs.
They're overrated.
Yeah, this is fine.
But with every one of the potential bad sides that come with these, there are lots of good sides that come with it too. So although she lost her eyes, she did gain from it as well. She can still see, for a start. That's a helpful thing. But also, she has the ability to completely shield her mind from people trying to charm and read her location. All kinds of cool things. So yeah. Hopefully that's a good start. We're going to dive pretty much straight into the game now, as the party have just kind of stepped out of the room. The first room of sarcophagi where they've actually decided to touch things, and Theron, being Theron, has now touched all of them.
All the things.
Funsies.
This is why mimics are a problem, Theron.
I was gonna say you'd think he'd learn, but
Yeah.
apparently not.
I haven't accepted anything. I'm doing good.
That is true. He hasn't yet accepted any of the gifts. And I am emphasizing the yet.
Oh yes, all of the yet.
Yet. I don't know. I mean, he had the potential to being actual Batman, and he turned it down.
That would be rather terrifying.
That is true. He was given
Wait.
the opportunity to fly. And he did turn it down.
Man, bat.
Okay. After that, we're going to jump in. We're going to jump in. In fact, we're going to jump in now. As the party step out of the room, the door closes, and the magical lock appears back on it. Magical lock they somehow managed to push their way through last time. Well, no, actually, I don't believe this magical lock appeared last time, but it is appearing as you close the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guess we're not going back in there anytime soon. Thank goodness.
Unless we find all the passwords.
Oh, man. Well, do you happen to have a password for this one? And Ray points to the other door.
Do you have a quick question?
Yep.
Hello?
Hello.
What question do you have?
Sorry, the sound cut out for a minute there. All I heard was yeah, just someone going, hello.
You said you had a
How about my
question?
eyes?
Oh yeah, about your eyes?
Can I still see?
Yeah. You can completely see, like, as
I
if you had your
basically
eyes.
have eyeballs but don't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
As far as your senses go, your senses of sight work absolutely the same way they always did. And when you close your eyes, like when you close your eyelids, it cuts off your vision just like as if you had eyeballs still. But yeah, there are no actual physical eyeballs there. Just dark sockets of nothingness.
Ugh.
Sorry.
A little bit gross.
Yeah, she doesn't look particularly nice at the moment.
Yep.
Mm.
I did offer to cover them up.
That is
See.
another large amber door.
Like to try to help me push this one?
Ugh. I mean, I'll help, but I'm not touching anything in there.
Sounds good. I will attempt to push it with Ray.
Yes.
I am
Sure.
going to watch respectable distance.
Good plan.
Okay, can you...
Possibly give really unhelpful advice, such as, no, 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 with your back, not your knees.
Is this a
I
bardic
mean,
inspiration going on here, or...?
Yeah, why the fuck not? Let's
Just
give one
saying.
of these motherfuckers some inspiration. Where are we here? Is it a D8 now? I think it's a D8 now, isn't it?
I don't know.
No, we're level 10.
It was D6. I believe it's now a D8.
What am I rolling for this? Is it strength
Athletics.
or?
Oh, I forgot the / That was embarrassing.
I did that all
2! Wow.
Woo!
Okay,
Whoever's
so...
mainly pushing this door gets an extra +2
There you go, Theron.
if they feel like
That's
it.
Farron. Yeah, that's Farron.
Well,
So,
aren't you a
wow.
lucky bugger?
21, not bad at all.
So, 21.
Uh,
Ray, are you going to help still?
What am I rolling for this? Sorry, is it strength?
Athletics.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
Athletics.
Oh, athletics.
Yep.
Oh, damn. That's just a 1. Oh, well.
Ooh.
We're doing this again. Natural 20s and the natural 1s. Woo.
Well, okay. Alright. Shit. Okay. Yeah. So, Theron with a 21, Ray with a 21 and a natural 20 there. You both kind of brace against this door. Amara's giving surprisingly helpful advice. And you manage to shove the door open. And it swings completely open. And you are faced with a very similar room. However, in this room, the 3 sarcophagi that are there, above each of them is floating a green flaming skull. Could you roll me some initiatives, please?
No. That's the last time I help you, Farron.
Oh my god! Look at me!
Natural
I'm like
20.
on point! I mean,
Natural 20s.
I did
Oh,
do
what?
that.
Oh, unlucky.
That was okay. So, we've got Namara. And then... Ray, Theron, Linara.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose I should check where Flame Skull gets to go.
No, they don't need to roll.
Yeah, it's fine. They'll just, they'll just skip their turn. I'll do one for all of them like I tend to do. With big groups of enemies. And it's going last. That's helpful. Okay, so Amara, you're up first. As you're kind of encouraging them to open this door, and as they shove it open, these 3 skulls floating in the air, green flames surrounding them, all turn to look at you.
Cool.
This isn't where I parked my car.
Cart. So what you doing, Amara?
I'm sorry, you cut out briefly. Was that something towards me?
It is literally your turn. You rolled a natural 20. You knew you were going first.
Yay! Okay, I would like, as an action, to counter charm. I'm going to start a performance that lasts until the end of my next turn, during which any of me and any friendly creature within 30 feet has an advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't know what they are, but they look kind of terrifying and vaguely magical. I mean, for the love of God, it's a floating skull.
That's fair. So basically, for all of the rest of you, if they try and charm or frighten you, you get an advantage on your rolls against it. So that's pretty good, actually. That's some pretty powerful, helpful shit right there.
So I'm just gonna get out a book and start reading a story.
Once upon a time.
Encouraging story.
Okay, fair enough. That brings us on to Ray's turn then. Unless Amara wants to move somewhere.
No, maybe like over there. There seems like a good place to move.
Away. I'd like to move away.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm moving away. So as long as you don't like go in this weird little corner here, you're pretty much good.
Cool.
So yeah, Ray.
Well, I love how Ray rolled a natural 20, even though she didn't want to open the door. And then she just opened it.
It's like, I don't want
Now
to do
it's
this
like-
thing, but I'm really good at it.
I don't want to do this thing, but I'm really good at this thing, and I like helping my friends. So, God, Ray does not like this at all. I think Ray is gonna no, I don't think Ray's gonna engage. She doesn't like this bad juju that's going on. She's gonna back away slowly and just be like, "Whoops, wrong room. Sorry to disturb." Back away slowly.
Okay. So Ray's just like, fuck off.
Yeah, she's like, literally just nope.
Fair enough. And as a counter to this, I'm assuming it's going to be a counter to this backing away action, it's Theron's turn.
And I will move into the center of the room.
Thank you for proving my assumptions correct.
I'm going to attack that one. Unless it dies on the second attack, all 3 attacks go on hit.
Okay.
27, 22, 29.
God damn it, Farron.
Holy fuck.
You know I always come in after you when you're fighting.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, so that's 17. That's 31, 32, 33. It does take the 3rd hit, but after the 3rd attack of slicing your magical blades into this creature, it does then explode. It's going to stay on the map, though, because for some reason this map literally has flame skulls on the map.
3 skulls on it.
Yeah.
This is cool. That's all of my
Like,
turn.
even
anyway.
if I
That's the
move him
action
out of the way,
bonus.
there's a better one underneath. Because the map has them emblazoned on them. I'll tell you what, I'll cross them out. There we go. Okay,
Okay.
cool. And in that case, it's Linara's turn.
Move forward, aren't I?
And you see that he just as just as you walk in, Theron like kills the first flame skull. There's still one either side of him.
I'm just gonna firebolt, let's say, this dude.
Okay.
Spell attack! That misses, I'm assuming.
Can you roll me a D100, please?
Did you do this to me?
My fumble chart's already open and everything. I'm prepared this time.
Huh? Oh my god, you were waiting for me to do something. God damn it.
Critical fumbles are a fun thing.
Yeah, I had to do it like 4 times last week.
Yeah, you did. It was pretty
I
bad.
don't think that's how you do it. No, it's not. Hang on.
Wasn't fun.
Oh no, it's not a magic
Oh,
thing if it helps. I'm not hitting you with the magic table.
Okay, but how do you roll?
Forward
Again,
slash
I'm supposed to use
R.
macros.
Forward slash R.
Slash
and
R space 1D100.
Didn't put the space in.
Yay! 72.
Oh.
Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. You manage to, as you're casting your spell, as you're doing the kind of physical motions for it, you manage to drop your spell focus. It rolls into the room and bumps into the back of Theron's foot.
Oh, believe me, that's a bitch. That is a bitch.
You do still have your movement this turn if you wish to go and get it. But
To
yes,
go and get it.
yeah. So you'd have to you move to it. Essentially, as you're because it's a ring you cast through, isn't it? Am I right?
Yeah.
So basically, as you were doing the somatic components, you were moving your hands to cast the spell. Your ring basically fell off your finger.
Lost weight.
Yeah, look on the bright side.
Yeah.
What the hell? Oh, this isn't the side effect of my eyes, is it?
No, I promise it isn't. That was literally just from rolling a 1 on the critical fumble table. So you rolled a 72. So it's not a magic-based one.
Oh.
It's just a critical fumble. However, it is
My
flame...
magic-based one is I gain resistance to all damage for the next minute. Can I not have that one? That's better.
No, because unfortunately, I can only kick in the wild magic table when you're doing a level 1 or higher spell, and you were doing a cantrip.
I was aware. I thought you were just being mean.
You thought I was just being a dick. Yeah, no, that's fair. I have been known to do this, but no, if it's helpful. In that case, now it is the Flame Skull's turn.
It's embarrassing.
It's both the Flame Skull's turn, and they're actually both going to do the same thing. Theron and Linara, can you both roll me dexterity saving throws as both Flame Skulls cast Fireball into the center of the room?
They stole my trick.
That's 1, and that's 2. And you both fail. So...
I'm dead.
40. That, yeah, that's 52
Jesus
damage.
Christ, that roll.
That second one was ridiculous.
665,
665, 665.
Jesus.
That was way higher than I was expecting it to be. But yeah, so 52 damage to you both. I'm assuming Linara passes out from that.
Oh, actually, I have 15 hit points left.
Oh my god, yes you do. Oh yeah, you guys are higher level than my other party. That's true. Okay. And
Yeah.
both Flame Skulls are immune to fire, so it just kind of washes over them. Amara, you go.
Yay!
Whoa.
I'm not even sure where to start. To be honest.
Kill
Hey.
me.
A lot of crap just happened.
Yeah, there was a lot of fire just then. From
It's a
what
lot
we've
of
probably
fire,
seen.
a lot of
So
random
basically,
stuff.
What Amara might have seen is
Oh.
Linara tried to cast a spell and drop her ring, and then the entire room erupted in flames.
Pretty much.
Oh dear.
Pretty
Well,
standard, really.
So the
wasn't
room is on fire?
There were 2 fireball spells
Basically.
cast, so not really, because nothing in here is... I mean, apart from the 2 people in it, the room's relatively unscathed. Linara and Theron are both very badly burned.
Okay. Where is
He's
the
on
ring? Did I see the
fire.
ring come off the hand?
Yeah, but you also saw her move over to it as well and grab it.
Okay. Alright. Oh my god, you guys. Alright. What can I do about this? Oh my goodness. That was unexpected. I wish to... Oh, I don't really want to cast that because that's a complete waste of my spells. Screw it, I'm doing it anyway. I'm gonna cast Beacon of Hope. No, I'm just gonna cast Mass Healing Word.
Mass healing word.
Pardon?
Okay, so how much do they get back?
Let me just roll it. Each. That's Mass Cure Wounds. I didn't want that one.
No, that one's way better. Healing word's not very strong.
Yeah, but I don't imagine they took that much damage, did they?
They took 52 points
We
of
took
flaming
52.
damage each. They took 2 fireballs.
Shit, sorry, I did wonder what that was about. Sorry, you're breaking up a lot for me, so I'm having to piece bits together. Okay, well I'm gonna do Mass Cure Wounds then. So...
Okay.
My spell
Good
cast...
news is that Ray didn't go into the room yet, so...
Yeah.
Everybody gets 17 each.
Oh, sweet. Cure.
Because
I
I
mean-
rolled really badly.
You could potentially do both. Isn't healing word a bonus action?
Yeah, I could do
Depends if you want to use that many.
mass healing. That's a little bit better. So everybody gets another 11.
Ooh, nice.
Okay,
How
so
many do you get overall? Is that 28?
yep, you get 28
Yep.
altogether, both of you. Well, I mean, And Ray too, if she needed it. But
No, I stabbed someone with my blood spear, so I'm actually like over my hit points at the
yeah,
moment.
you have more hit points than you should have normally.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which is kind of cool.
so that was actually a very strong healing round. Ray, it's your turn.
Well, since I saw Theron go back in and then fire, and I always help Theron. I don't know why. I just feel very loyal to him. I'm just gonna. Oh, I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna run in and just start attacking. Yeah, let's see. I can. Oh yeah, I can easily run in there. Easily run. I'm just gonna sort of park myself here. If that's...
You get to the door and you can't get through any further as... Oh no, actually these are
whoops.
10-foot squares. Ignore me. Yeah, you can get there. That's fine.
Yeah.
These are
Okay.
10-foot squares. Forgot to change that.
Ah, right. Okay. In that case, then I'm gonna attack this one here. Let's roll some damage. I'm gonna hit it with my spear.
That hits. So that
Spear. Oh wait, is it spear and then punch or?
two. Right, you need to write this down,
Forgetting this.
right?
I do. I
You
know.
get 2 normal attacks. Those are your spear damages, and then as a monk you get a punch as well.
Yes, that's it. I always think it's 2 punches and it's not. It's an extra attack, like with my melee weapon. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, all 3 of those hit, so you can roll me all of the damage.
Yes. Okay. 1, 2, and let me just double check my punching. That's a 6 plus 7. My maths is terrible. 24 plus 9. 30.
It's 33.
33!
Man, that's 33. You punch the shit out of the skull. Your hand going through the flames to connect with the bone underneath. It fractures slightly, but it is still floating in midair.
Oh god damn. That was actually a really good attack round for me. Okay, cool. Then I'm done. 'Cause that's all I can do.
That is fair. That's not bad. Theron, it's your turn.
I shall turn to this one on the left that Ray did not attack and do all 3 attacks. 23. Ooh.
Okay, yeah, those all hit. Shit, that's a lot of damage. Okay, your first 2 hits managed to kill this one. And there's 1 left.
Turn the 3rd hit onto the other one.
And that is enough to kill that one. All 3 are now dead. And the bones kind of shatter, kind of fall onto the sarcophagi, and then the room goes a bit darker as the flames die away. And your dark vision has to kick in.
Cool.
Okay.
Amara's blinded, right?
Amara's now in darkness,
Why
yes.
am I blind?
You don't have dark vision, do you?
Oh, no, I don't. But I'm out here. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
You guys took them. I'm just gonna hug this wall for a little bit. And maybe fumble around and try and find my own lamp.
Yeah, I'd imagine your lamp is not that difficult to find, so yeah.
I light a lamp and realise I'm alone in the corridor.
Oh. Can I ask a question?
Sure.
I don't know if you said yes.
Yes, I did.
Can I?
Am I breaking up for everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only you reply anything.
Okay, I'm just refreshing Discord. Discord is
See,
now
I think
refreshed.
it's the same thing we always have on Discord, where it's just literally.
I
If you
literally
say
can't
single
turn.
words, you won't hear anything.
I can't. I literally can't turn my sensitivity down anymore. It is picking up everything, even my breathing. So
Well, I mean, I think we just literally have to pretend the first second of any sentence we say is going to be missed by everyone.
okay, fair enough.
Which is kind of a shame.
All right, that's fair. Yeah, what
I was
question would you
gonna-
like to ask?
I was gonna ask, since I died and my skin now glows, does that mean like I emit a light, like a lamp in this place?
You do not. When I say your skin glows, it's more metaphorical.
Oh,
It's-
okay. I really thought I was like.
You don't glow in the dark, but when light shines on you, you kind of shimmer slightly.
Oh,
God,
But
Like
not like a
Twilight
Twilight
vampire.
vampire. I knew he was going to say that.
No. Oh.
No.
Not like a Twilight vampire.
We don't want that.
It's actually
No.
attractive rather than looking like you've got glitter dumped all over you.
Just looks like I've got really good skin.
Pretty much. You've got
Yeah.
glorious skin. Like,
Oh.
people find it difficult to look away. You're so beautiful.
Oh, well, I mean, if only that was true in real life. Right, no, that's all right then.
Just you.
Yep.
But no, that was just, I was curious to know whether I glowed like a nightlight or not. That's cool.
Anyone else want to try one of these sarcophagi, or should I start touching them again?
Oh, hell no. And Ray just walks out.
I guess
I
not.
see Ray in the corridor.
You do indeed.
Oh, thank goodness. I actually wondered if you'd all just vanished for a moment.
Oh, no, we're good. Oh, yeah, I forget you can't. See.
It's fine, I found a torch, and then you were all gone.
Oh. So,
So,
do you have a light source now?
she looks down at the lamp she's holding.
Oh.
No.
Hmm. Can I roll to see if she's lying? No. I'm really joking.
No, Amara says sarcastically.
Oh, Hugh. And that's all Ray's gonna say. Oh, excuse
Odd
me.
couple.
Is
Theron's gonna
everybody
touch
in
this
that room,
sarcophagus.
or was it just you? Because I'm a little lost.
Linara's gonna touch this one
Oh god.
after saying, "Well, I don't have any more eyes to lose."
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
God.
Ray and Amara, I'll come back to you. Theron. God, these guys. Theron, you touched the west sarcophagus. Again, the room goes completely dark. Everyone else fades away. And you find yourself standing looking at what is essentially a horrific... I mean, you can tell it's a female form, but it's so diseased. Like... If you've seen It, the guy that was the leper out of It, every disease in the world, all at once.
That's gross.
She looks up at you, like the eyes are like horribly yellow and bloodshot. She doesn't speak, but you know exactly what she's giving you or offering you. You are offered the ability to spread disease.
They have that anyway. Sorry, Sarah.
Theron? He goes onto the thing to see if Theron has gone away somewhere. No? And Q drops out of Discord.
There we go. We must have lost connection. That's why.
Yes, sorry, I said no.
You do not accept this gift.
No, it sounds horrific. Like the worst so far.
Okay. You come back to the room, and you'll notice that Linara has touched a sarcophagus. So Linara, what you see while he's seeing this, same thing as before. Everything fades away, and what you see stood in front of you is essentially, you've seen Fullmetal Alchemist, right?
I've seen clips.
Oh, okay. Damn. Alright, what you end up seeing is essentially a humanoid figure with a jaw that literally reaches the ground, with a mouth that is opened up with teeth all along the sides and the inside.
Ugh.
I am the soul hungerer, and I offer the gift to raise the dead.
Oh, sorry, can you say that again? I missed that last bit. I
God
just heard that I
damn it.
can offer the gift dead.
I can offer the gift to raise the dead.
Ooh. Tempting.
This is where Linara becomes worse than Strahd.
Okay. Gonna say no. It's too good to be true.
Okay.
And also because you mentioned teeth, I am now a bit concerned that I'm I'm gonna lose my teeth as well. Say no.
Okay. The vision fades, and you are back in the
tempting,
room.
but no, thank you.
You and Theron basically let go of the sarcophagi at the same time. Both kind of turn around and realise the other one has touched the sarcophagus.
That one seems pretty horrible.
I'm guessing you.
Apparently you get to spread disease.
Apparently, I could gain the ability to. But that sounds too good to be true.
Trade-off for that one would be pretty bad.
One last one.
Have a touch it before she can.
I'm glad. The people at home had it cut out exactly when you said the gift too, but she told the truth. I'm getting from context. She told the truth to him.
Yeah.
Okay. As you touch the last one, you end up when you appear in the darkness once more, but as soon as you've appeared there, you start getting buffeted by strong winds. Rain, hail, all hitting your skin at the same time. There is lightning crashing all around you, so this darkness at least has some illumination. No being here, just what appears to be some kind of living storm. And again, rather than being spoken to, you get more of a sense of what you're being offered. You get the ability to control lightning.
Nope. No, I say nope. God damn it. I would be Thor, but no, I say no.
You're more tempted by lightning than by raising the dead, even though you've got a dead family.
Meh.
I mean, what?
Spoilers.
But yeah. Okay, you've said no to all of them. You appear back in the room.
I turn around and say to Linara, that one can apparently give you mastery over the lightning element.
Not tempted.
Bet it would really mess with Strahd, though. And maybe Amara would like that one, you know, for her little morning problem.
That is a good point.
We go out and tell. I'm going to tell Ray and things we found.
I'm waiting to see if
Shit.
Linara does anything here.
I think I'm going to disappear in a second. Sorry, I'll be back ASAP.
Okay. Okay, if you vanish, I'll take control of Linara
Stop
temporarily.
myself. I'm trying to stop it.
Oh.
This is heartbreaking.
Bless.
So, Linara's player has a very old laptop that is now trying to commit seppuku at different times of the day. And although she's showing us talking, I can't hear anything, and I'm imagining she's probably... Anyway.
No, she's disappeared off roll 20, so I'm guessing her
Yeah,
computer's in
okay.
some sort of
I'll take
bubble.
control of her for now, and if she ends up wanting to take a gift, I'll take her back. So, Theron walks out of the room.
What the 3 gifts were. And on the third one, I'm going to say, what do you think, Amara? It might actually help you a little bit.
Amara looks at him with the most hideously shocked expression and just retorts back with, move!
Okay, suit yourself.
Trading my whatever, my eyes, my liver, my skin, for some devil-given gift.
And
Oh, we know the only one that takes away a sense was Linara's.
No, thank you. This is an entirely place where Strahd, you know, big evil person, kidnapped us, put us here, won't let us go, has some sort of problem with his ex-girlfriend. He came here and got his powers.
I mean,
You realize Strahd has his eyes, right?
he does. He does indeed still have his eyeballs.
Strahd is also dead. Clinically. He is a blood-sucking monster.
He's nothing like
Make a
any of
good
us have
point.
ever seen before.
And he's nothing like I want to be. Thank you very much. So, have fun with your demon gifts. I'm fine. Thank you.
Okay. I was
Have fun
just
in your
checking.
grave. Or something.
Oh, fuck.
Ooh.
Don't know.
Yeah, that was
Ooh.
a fucking double fireball level burn right there.
It's strange because I didn't actually hear it.
Just imagine I said something extremely witty, because now nothing is ever going to come up to what you're expecting.
Oh,
Insert witty retort.
perfect.
Witty response here.
Oh dear. So yeah,
Am I at the other doors
that's
then?
Amara sits there with
Please,
a bit of
please,
a
please get
frowny
away
face.
from this place, like right now.
What?
Linara, since when are you afraid of this place?
I'm not afraid. I don't want anything that's in that room, but someone else does. So, eat my hair. I lost it once. Didn't enjoy it.
Okay, you go ahead. We'll follow you this time.
Follow me.
Or if you want to walk away.
Who said anything about walking away?
I thought you just said you wanted to get out of here.
Yeah, don't worry. I was just gonna stop you from walking backwards, but if you'd rather me lead the way, I'm happy with that. I will
In that
stop
room.
walking away.
As you step away from the door, it closes behind you, and a very visible magical lock appears on the door.
Hey, problem solved. Walk away all smugly.
Linara's gonna look extremely grumpy as a tantrum goes on in the back of her head.
Amara just continues to look like you just offered her a plate of dead mouse.
Dubstep.
Mara's got enough mice around her. Oh my
Really nice.
god.
Ray is
Quite
just
enough of hideous problems.
Ray is just kind of done. Hashtag done.
Done. Hey Ray, you want to help me with another one of these doors?
Oh, God
Okay.
Agreeable
Feel
Ray.
like I'm a little distracted.
What are you talking about? This is exactly what we're here for. We're discovering how Strahd's powers work.
I thought we were here to try and find a way to potentially shut them off.
That's
Have you found
exact.
one yet?
I didn't think we would be here to literally become Strahd.
It's one way to defeat Strahd, just saying. I mean, what?
Yeah.
The voice from the
Yeah.
sky
I
says.
mean, you know, when you're all running around in love with him and shit, I'll just be there like, told you.
Clearly, you're not too knowledgeable on monk training.
Clearly, you underestimate my resolve.
Ooh, nice comeback.
Why on earth would I want to date a dead person? You're in that.
I'm so tempted to cast Charm Person on you right now.
Oh dear.
Do it.
So yeah, me and Ray are going to try to open this door.
Yes.
Okay, both roll me
The other one
athletics
I'd
checks.
absolutely be charming you right now.
The other one very much wants to cast charm. on her.
Perfect distraction if you want to. Oh man.
You both kind of
Not as good.
shove all of your weight against the
That's
door, and it does nothing.
Oh, what a shame. Guess we can't open this door. Ray just backs off a little bit.
Step back.
God.
Step back. Get the fuck back because I'm used to fireballs in this place.
Yeah, let's just step further away. Let's just behind this pillar. Behind the pillar.
Oh, hang on.
I'm
No.
behind Ray, who's behind the pillar.
Never mind. Anticlimax, guys. Sorry.
Ray peeks behind the pillar. You done it yet? What are you doing? I don't know what you're doing. But have you done
Walk up and is it strength that I roll?
Athletics.
I just want to open this door on my own now.
Roll. Yeah, go ahead. Roll me athletics. That is not
No.
enough, I'm afraid. You actually do a better job of it than the other two. The door moves slightly, kind of, yeah, just a slight move, but then nothing.
Say if I had a spell that could exert an insane amount of force. Insane. Like quotation marks.
Always relevant with Linara.
Do you reckon that would work? High level spell, and like I don't want to waste the spells.
Which
No,
spell
I'm
are
not
you?
gonna
Which
do
spell
it.
are you thinking of using? Amara,
I was-
you're basically a child pushing against
I
it.
kind of try to gingerly push it. Nothing happens.
Oh, actually, I have one that might work.
Okay.
It was a utility spell. Sorry, I've got my spells divided into categories.
Tell me a celestial dire whale exists. Sorry, I'm looking this up.
It does, but don't take anything Jarrus says into account. He often talks about things from Pathfinder, as that's his main thing.
Oh.
Celestial Direwell can be a thing in Pathfinder. That's not a joke. That is a real thing.
Fucking amazing.
I can move an object that weighs up to 1,000 pounds, but I don't know if that counts as opening a door. Actually, would Mage Hand? I don't know if Mage Hand
My hand
would
is
work.
5 pounds.
You would very much know that a door made of complete, double doors made of full amber would be more than £5 for the Mage Hand. That's definitely true. As
I
for-
could cast several Mage Hands using my sorcerer points.
That is true, although technically, as you cast one Mage Hand, the previous one disappears.
Aww. Does anyone have any ideas?
Nope,
I mean-
not unless we just move on for now. Hopefully find the controller for that golem and use him to open the door.
Is the door just one of those ones that pushes open?
This door definitely looks like the doors into the that's like the ones you use to get into the sarcophagi rooms. Although you can tell from the fact that they're double doors, this room would be a lot bigger. But you haven't seen an arcane lock appear yet. However, you're very aware that the other arcane locks appeared when a lot of force was pushed against them, or if the door was reclosed after said force was put against them.
Okay.
And
I would like
force
to
wasn't
try the
even-
door again if that's okay.
Yeah. Still nothing.
Tiny.
Look everywhere we can explore in this area.
I mean, there's
No, we've got those
room up
doors to
here.
the northwest.
there's a room. There's a
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to exhaust my options before I break out the big guns.
Yeah, there's the room to the northwest, and if you look to the south, kind of beneath the balcony of above that you were on the beginning of last time, there are double doors heading to the south too.
We didn't explore everywhere upstairs either, right?
I mean, no, the upstairs,
Upstairs.
you pretty much came straight downstairs, and there were definitely other places you could have gone up there.
Yeah, I thought so. Cool.
I mean, there's also a lot of things on this floor you've not fully investigated yet as well, so...
Ooh.
Yeah, we've not gone here for one. Or
Yep.
these stairs.
Oh shit! Yeah, I didn't even notice those.
Mm. Did we try these doors last time on the
Yeah.
left? Yeah.
Not strong enough.
Ah.
It's a very similar kind of lock, but once again, you weren't strong enough to get through it.
Ah. Can I ask what this is? This like random like different texture going on here.
That seems to be just kind of behind where the statue is. There is what appears to be almost like a different textured wall. A lot of the walls here, as you walk along, have been stone, but you notice that the doors themselves have been amber, and there is an amber section of the wall here as well.
Oh. That's odd.
What's odd?
Just this wall over here. I pointed out to everyone in the group.
Everyone in the group notices that the wall behind the... Well, I suppose Amara wouldn't notice it until it's pointed out to her more than anything. The wall behind the statue is made of amber.
I wish to Arcana that shit.
This doesn't seem to be magical.
All I heard was seems to be magical.
Doesn't
Made-
seem to be magical.
It doesn't. It is definitely not magical.
Well, it's nothing particularly special about it, other than it being a completely different material, of course.
It could just be for decoration.
Or it could mean
But
that an
do we-
Arcana roll is not the right roll to roll here.
We're getting there.
Nature, if it's amber.
I mean, you'd want to investigate if you were investigating what this thing is.
I'm investigating and not doing very well.
I'm just wondering if people didn't, because it has been a big break.
I was just role playing it out.
Yeah, no. Just seems like maybe they decided to make this out of amber. It's very pretty. You're not sure why that there's so many doors made of amber and then this one wall is made of amber, but it's interesting.
Can I use my natural intelligence to try and push it, or do I just naturally think this is a wall? I was just going to push it without investigating it, to be honest.
I'll give you an extra. I'll tell you what. Because of your use, because of certain things that you've got, I'll let you roll it again.
Oh, is it investigate again?
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Normally, just pushing on it definitely wouldn't have been enough for that. That's yeah. It wouldn't have moved really. However, you realise that this particular
Would
wall.
I have any inkling as to what it might be, based on the fact that I've read an awful lot of books?
I mean, you absolutely know what it is when Theron pushes it open, as I was just currently in the middle of describing.
Oh, sorry. It was silent because you'd cut out.
But yeah, you basically push on it and it swings open, and there is a set of stairs hidden behind it.
There's a what behind it?
The stairs.
Ree, is your door to the room closed in real life?
No,
It's open, like it's properly wide open?
I can see stairs.
No, in real life, the door to the
Yeah.
room that you are sitting in, is it open?
No, it's shut.
Please open it so you can hear my voice in real life. It might help.
Okay.
That's cheating. She's going to hear more than we do.
Well, hopefully. I'm hoping she'll be able to hear at least bits, so then she'll
Here we
get
go.
a bit more
Yeah,
context.
it'll off-put the being on the same signal thing. Cool.
Yeah. But yeah, essentially this was a large thing of amber that as you were pushing on it didn't seem to do much until you found a specific area and then the whole thing like swung open.
Well, this looks rather foreboding. Shall we move into here before it ends up locking behind us again?
we're sure that's where we want to be.
It looks
Like the area somewhere might be hiding here.
looks different to all the other doors we've seen. It's obviously hidden for a reason. Just hope it's not a reason to be dead.
If Ray goes in, I follow in after Ray.
I go in because Farron's going in, because I always help Farron. Why am I so
Mara
loyal to
sticks.
Power?
I'm
Mara
pretty
sticks
sure.
with the only sane person, but you stick with the most insane person, so balances out.
I mean, I'm beginning to wonder if there's like a bit of something going on between Ray and Theron here. Ray is
She likes bad people.
she likes bat people. Well, okay. She does very much charge into. She feels sorry for him.
No, remember when we were at church and everyone left Farron on his own? He was almost dying against that angel guy. And I was like, no, I can't do that. We've been through too much together. So I just burst in and just like was like, this is for you, Farron. Ah!
No,
and
yeah,
ever
that
since
is
I'm
true.
just like, he's gonna die if he's on his own. I need to go help him.
Oh.
This is very true.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. No, my bad. Let me just do this thing. So you guys go up the stairs and you end up back on the other map
Ooh.
because
where we
obviously
first
this is the
started.
upstairs. So you're on the same floor that you came in on, but a very different place. As you walk up the stairs, you end up walking into. Amara's going to love this. A very well preserved library made of stone.
Hooray!
The room you walk into.
We've lost her.
The room-
R.I.P.
The room you walk into is 20-foot high walls and a 30-foot high vaulted ceiling, so it starts doming upwards. Covering the ceiling is a fresco that depicts angels being set on fire in hell.
Oh fuck!
A black
Lovely.
marble. Yeah, I know, right? It's literally dark. It's literally angels being tortured by demons, basically. There's a black marble railing that encloses a gold and marble staircase that spirals down in a 30-foot wide, 30-foot deep shaft to the north. Against the grey walls stand 6 10-foot tall black marble bookcases. On their shelves are hundreds upon hundreds of well-preserved tomes. There are embroidered rugs, beautiful plush chairs, and lit candelabras that fill most of the room.
All
And-
you hear
Look at the
from
fresco.
Mara is a little.
Yeah, as we walk in, I'm just gonna say, be careful. This looks like a trap. I'm just gonna move to the center of the room and try to perceive everything.
I wish to do
That's
several.
not a bad idea. Perception.
Okay. Number
Oh
one,
my
are
God.
any of the books trapped? Number two, are any of the books magical? And finally, number three.
No, you
Let's
can't
go
read all the
with-
books.
Which one do I start with?
Which one jumps out at her with her
Wow.
insight?
So, is anything trapped? Is anything magical? And where do I start?
Okay, every book that you pick up has a blank. You'll notice that, for one thing, they're all beautiful leather books. They're like really well looked after. But every one of them
As-
are completely blank. No writing in the pages, no writing on the cover, nothing to discern one from another. They are all brown leather, beautifully bound books. They have been well read, but there's no words written on the pages.
So, I'm assuming that I have already checked that none of them are magical and none of them are trapped, because
They
that's what I
are-
would do before
well,
I
no,
picked
no.
one up.
They are definitely not trapped. However, they are all vaguely magical. But only, we're talking like, a book with spells written in it, or a book with a very, very gentle charm put on it. Not powerful magic, but every single one of these books has faint magic on it.
Shit. I nearly took that one as well. I had a spell for this, but I didn't take it.
Oh.
I will say that with that massive, Arcana roll, you would know that a spell of true seeing would be able to read them,
Yep.
or a spoken code word would be able to make them all readable at once.
Okay. This is an investigate to try and see if there's anything in the room that would tell me what the code word was.
That was a very specific search. From that very specific search, no. There is nothing in here. But I will say that with a decent roll for Amara, that was a decent roll for Amara, so I will say that you get the feeling that whoever the hell still maintains this place, because these are lit candelabras for a start, whoever still maintains this place probably has both the password to the doors and the password to these books.
I put the book down, sadly defeated.
And Linara, with your natural one, sorry, you don't get anything specific.
I don't have eyes in my defense.
Double perception for checking things out and just trying to listen, see if there's anything moving around.
Poor sad Amara. A librarian walks into a library and can't read any of the books. So, Theron, that's a listening check, is it?
Yeah.
I have to pause for a second to say thank you, Blaine, for that subscription. 3-month subscription makes me super happy. Can we get some love and hype going in the chat, please? Because that's what we do. Meanwhile, there will be an absolute wonderful raving Maurice going on in the corner right there. I fucking love that.
And I'll just be raving over here.
Oh my god.
Get out. You're banned. Banned from the game.
It was nice knowing you all. It was nice knowing you all. Thanks for letting me play. Bye.
Love you, goodbye. Theron.
Love you.
Theron, you can hear some very, very faint movement around the west wall, but on the other side of the west wall.
Oh. Well, having heard that, and since I didn't notice the weird graphical thing last time, but I can kind of see it this time, is that an amber wall then?
Yep. That is indeed.
Say out loud, guys, there's something moving behind this wall. The door.
Of course there is.
I get ready for an attack.
Can we just leave it in there and not do anything?
Give me 1 second.
Oh god, I'm dead!
I've fallen into the void.
I am literally just checking things.
Falling in my skin.
These words I will not hear.
Yes, it's just us now. Here, Mara.
Sorry, there we go. So yeah, you can hear movement there, and you can see the amber wall.
Attention to it.
This
If you
one
wanna try
literally
it.
has a bit of a dip in it that could almost be a pull handle. Like it's not subtle.
Ray, do you want to help me with this one?
Just 1 second. Since my Discord decided to just do an update mid-game before, I just wanted to check whether I could see anything in these books. I'm guessing not, but I'd like to still roll to try and then help Theron because I'm a dumb.
You can absolutely roll me an Arcana check.
Arcana check. Oh, love it. It's a good thing that's just a +1. Natural 20. Almost.
Almost literally the opposite.
Oh, yeah, literally the opposite.
Ray, you pick up a book and kind of look through it a little bit.
Just 19 away.
And you feel like revealing that you can't see anything in here would show that you're stupid in some way. So you've kind of gone with the, oh yeah, you've like opened it, ripped through it, and you're like, oh yeah, this is super interesting.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Right. Okay. Cool. Cool. Oh, that's interesting.
Mara kind of pulls a little eyebrow fudge and kind of goes, "Wait, you can see these?" She runs up to the book that Ray is holding and proceeds to sort of try and read over her shoulder at the blank pages.
Yes, I can totally see these books. I can see the buckets in my hand. Uh-huh, it's really interesting. Well, I'll just put this one back.
To be insightful.
I look at Ray and just kind of think like, I just the way she's talking is weird. What's going on here?
You can tell that she's embarrassed. She thinks that she's doing something wrong and is therefore trying to cover it by pretending she can see something in there.
Think Joey from Friends.
Yep.
I'm gonna pull a slightly pitiful face and go, "It's okay, Ray. The books are magic. I can't read them either."
Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, okay. That's fine then, because I can't read it. There's nothing in there. Ray hastily tries to put it back on while knocking a few of them off, and then just goes over to help Farron. Oh yeah, Farron, I'm totally gonna come over and help you. Bye.
I've been pushing on the wall needlessly in the wrong spot for like a good hour.
Here, Farron, let me help you. With my natural one again.
Theron, can you roll me an athletic? Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Ray is so embarrassed.
Luckily for you,
So good at
fools,
this.
this door isn't magically locked or anything, and as you've managed to look at it and find the damn thing, it swings open. God damn it, people. God damn it.
Didn't even know my own strength.
Good. Good job, Ray.
I'm just... I was gonna say on fire, but that phrase triggers me, so... I'm doing it good today.
What is this tiny room? Is it bathroom?
Oh, I hope it's a bathroom.
Had no reason. I didn't even realize you guys needed to go.
As you kind of pull open this door, you look behind it, and there is a small, well, yeah, essentially, relatively empty room. The ceiling is about 10 foot high. There's a lot of cobwebs and dust in here, but there is also a small amber door to the far south. You could see it
What is
here.
it with these people and amber doors?
We are in the Amber Temple.
Oh,
So they've got to kind of keep the theme going.
yeah, but they're just so tricky to open and...
Well, you ready to try the next one, Ray?
Yes, I just need wine.
Didn't you
It's
say you
fine.
saw movement behind this one?
Heard.
I heard movement somewhere to the west.
I investigate the room for any signs of having anybody else in it other than these two idiots.
Truer
No,
words have never been said.
it doesn't. However, with
They're
that,
the
I will
greatest.
say that you can all, as you're in this room, hear movement coming from beyond the amber door here. This is obviously the movement that Theron was able to hear, echoing through this corridor.
From what amber door where, sorry?
The one that Theron is investigating at the bottom of the wall.
Alright, I could just see an S there, sorry.
I mean, that may be why I've put random textured things over things.
Yeah, the text just did look cooler, to be fair.
I can't hide the S's. They're on the map.
Me and Ray will investigate this one since the last one had a handle.
Yeah. I shall do an investigate.
Oh my god, I'm learning.
Woo.
Yes, please,
Oh,
roll me
finally.
investigations.
I'm learning. Here, let me help.
You're not learning
slide
much.
that
Jesus
roll.
fucking
Oh, my
rolls
first
tonight.
good roll of the night!
Was
Oh,
that an
thank God,
investigate,
Linara.
Linara? Linara, was that an investigation roll? Damn it, Linara, can you hear me?
Hello?
Ah!
Yeah, Sarah, he's asking you if that was investigation.
I heard investigation roll. I thought he was asking someone to do it. Yeah, that was.
Perfect. Yes, you managed to find it and find that there is a pretty well concealed pull bar on the bottom of the door. It's like ground
I'm just
level.
gonna
It's really
say-
weird.
And then just walk and pull this bar. As if it's like really obvious.
Yeah, I'll step out of the way.
Me too.
Am I dead?
No, the door opens.
Oh, it's
Okay.
As this door opens, this room looks, well, it's fantastic. It's got almost trappings of royalty as you walk in. There are exquisite rugs, beautiful tapestries hung on the wall. There's statues dotted around the room that are rather, beautiful. Everywhere you look are lit candelabras atop small tables. The beauty of the decor is sadly a bit undone by the thick dust and cobwebs. And standing in the centre of the room, well, I say centre, more like northwest of the room, really, is essentially a decrepit skeleton clad in robes of purple that are long, moth-bitten. The skeleton turns to face you as you step
Oh
through.
god.
And you'll notice that there are red pinpoints of light in the skeleton's eye sockets. But before you can react, it asks, "I'm sorry, do I know you?"
I don't think so. My name's Linara.
Linara, did I know you in the past? It scratches the top of its skull.
No, I'm sure I remember meeting you.
Oh,
I'm sorry, is this your home?
make him a bit bigger, I think.
Oh,
Maybe.
sir, you appear to be growing. That's an alarm.
Wow! That's getting a bit out of hand.
I'm not. I honestly couldn't say. A bit of memory trouble, you see. I mean, I'm assuming you're all here for the same reason I am, to read things, but I'm afraid I can't help a great deal. I know this temple very well, but can't remember how I got here or what.
How long have you been here? Linara's going to take a step towards him.
Honestly,
I'm gonna move in behind her, by the way.
that's fair. Honestly, it's been such a long time. Passage of time is difficult to tell down here. When was it that Strahd person came? I was here before then. Helped show him around.
You showed Strahd around?
I explained what the temple was and how it worked, yes. Strange young man.
Oh, we happen to be here for a similar reason. It's about this place. Perhaps you could help us?
I could try. Oh, but my memory was better then.
Is there anything we could do to help? To help perhaps jog your memory?
Something magical was done to drop it. I remember that. If anyone would like to
You
roll me
feel like-
Arcana checks to think of a magical solution to a memory problem, they are welcome to.
I thought you were asking that in
Being
character then.
super intelligent and reading a lot of books, would I know where the answer is?
You would need to do... you'd probably have the answer in some of the books you would carry along you, like some of the magical studies you do keep on your person, but it would probably take a good 20 minutes to a half hour of research to definitely check.
Sorry, could you say a good how long of research?
20 minutes to a half hour. You'd need probably a short rest of time.
Okay.
For sure.
Well,
Hey.
if
Hi.
you give me about a little while, do you mind if I sit here? Points at the nearby chair.
Yes, sure. That's one of my writing desks. Linara, with a 15, you get an inkling that it would definitely be something healing related, but you're not sure exactly what spell it would be that could restore his memories. Amara, would you like to roll an Arcana check just in case? Because you might know instantly if you roll a good Arcana check. Amara knows instantly. Amara, you managed to pull out your book, and the first page you turn to tells you exactly what you need to know.
Hey!
Hey!
You sit down, you pull out a book on healing spells, in particular, and as you put it down on the desk, it drops open. You would need a restoration spell or a greater restoration spell to fix his brain.
Well, potentially could restore your memories, but unfortunately I'm not very well versed in using restoration as a spell.
Haven't we picked up some scrolls along the way?
If we have, I don't have one. Not of
Oh,
restoration, at least.
Oh, I thought you had. No, never mind. I thought. Fire. If that helps.
There was definitely at some point a scroll of restoration. And I don't think you guys have used it.
Uh,
I have a spell book, but I can't use any of it because it's all wizard spells.
Oh yeah, no, you have his spellbook, but no, this was a long time ago. This was before you came. Like, this was a while ago now. I can't remember even where you got it, but there was definitely a scroll of restoration that was picked up.
The only scrolls I have are protection from fiends and protection from undead.
I don't have
gave
any
the other ones
scrolls.
away.
I just have the scroll of Wall of Fire.
I don't have any scrolls at all.
Okay, you may not have written them down, but you definitely have a few. Amara.
Strange, because I wrote almost everything else down. Oh wait, no, I have a Revivify spell scroll and a Mass Cure Wounds spell scroll.
So from quite some time ago.
Yeah. I can cast Mass Cure Wounds, so the spell scroll is a little pointless unless I run out of Mass Cure Wounds. And Revivify is not restoration.
No, it's not.
I could have sworn hearing at some point that we got a restoration scroll.
I was almost certain you did too, but...
Yeah, because as soon as you said restoration spell, I was like, ah.
Well, I've written quite a few things down that I do have, and I don't have those. Including a large ruby. And a pouch with 10 rocks in it. No sling.
Wow.
I've got a load of things that are completely useless for an actual adventure. But no scroll.
Fair enough.
Well, that sucks.
We could search the library. There might be something in there.
Not a bad idea.
That would be alright if I could read anything. You wouldn't happen to know the password for the books, would you?
The code word for the book's in there?
Oh, well, yes.
Well, yes, of course. And he says the word read in Abyssal.
Ooh!
I don't speak Abyssal because that's a hideous language.
It is indeed. However, it's not a very bad language. It's not a bad language for a Lich. So. Oh yeah, you guys would have.
Is he a Lich?
He's a Lich. He's not a particularly bad one. Like, then genuinely, this is Barovia where, you know, everything's slightly bad. He seems to be relatively nice as far as Liches go, but you know.
Is that only because
At
he's
the
not-
moment, because he can't remember who he is. But, you know, given the process needed to become a lich, he's probably not all that nice.
I don't know the process, so I'm gonna ask him. The doors out there as well to the other sarcophagi rooms.
Oh, I definitely used to know those. When Strahd was here, I was able to tell him them, but no, I honestly no.
That's fine.
I can tell you though that they're all sealed with arcane locks. I know that, and each one has a different. Each one is a different password, which is awkward getting around this place.
Oh boy, that's fun. Woo.
Amara, do you want to go have some fun reading through the books? Hopefully try to find a book of some of his memories or the passwords or anything.
Amara, did you hear all of that? He was talking to you.
Well, I can certainly try. Could you possibly just repeat that word for me just one more time, but a little slower?
He says it again, and it literally sounds, like the language of Mordor. You don't like it at all. But Linara knows exactly what that word means. And she can say it. She can speak it.
Well, I can't.
No, the other one.
For all intents and purposes, would I be able to pronounce this word well enough? Considering I don't speak this language.
I'd say you probably couldn't. Linara could, even without the other one's help, because her lips have made the... It's one of those languages where it's like, you can't get your mouth around it unless you've practiced it a lot. So God damn it. God damn it. And that means... That's the worst part is the chat is probably going to go nuts with that one, because they've been putting things in already for ages. Like they've already quoted the thing about, oh, your size is increasing or something like that one of you said earlier. But yeah, Linara, you could walk into the library and say the word, but Amara, even though you've heard it repeatedly, you just can't structure it properly when you're trying to speak it.
This is fine. I attempt to pronounce the word badly.
The Lich literally puts his hand up to his mouth. I've never heard such language.
Linara giggles.
Sorry?
You just told his mother something very foul indeed.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oops.
Do you need help, Amara?
Well, yes.
Okay. Shall we read the book you want to read? Leave me to the book. Take me to the book.
Amara walks out with a slightly grumbly and relatively embarrassed-looking face.
Linara follows her.
Kira, what would I need to roll to pick a nice book that I think would be a good place to start?
You'd probably need to wait for Linara to say the word first.
I know, I need to pick up a book first for her to then say the password at.
No, one word in the room and they all unlock.
For all the books.
Every book has the same password.
I didn't read that. I thought it was one for each book.
No, one password for each door, but it's one password said in the room to make the books readable.
Okay then.
Linara will say, "You've really got to get your tongue around it," and then says the word.
You've really got to get your tongue around it. God damn it.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Linara teaching Amara to use her tongue. God damn.
Linara is now teaching Amara to use her mouth properly.
And the fanboys go wild!
Well, if there are any artists in chat that,
no, just don't.
But also, thank you very
aim
much.
not to.
Thank you very much, Iron Hand J, for subscribing. That's a 3-month subscription. Thank you so much. It's super appreciated.
Sub hype.
Lewd. You're not wrong, Faultline. So yeah, as soon as Linara kind of says it, all of the books suddenly have titles on their spines. Like you can see it, they all glow slightly and then they're all. It's almost as if it's a library full of beautiful books that have words in them.
Hooray!
You're welcome.
Thank you. She whispers, staring at everything.
And Amara, it seems very much like every one of these books is like every one of these bookshelves. Sorry, it has different themes and structures. One of them is literally floor-to-ceiling books on magic. If you had any amount of time to start writing, you could basically get every wizard spell in the world from these books, as well as every other spell. Unfortunately, for natural casters like sorcerers and bards, you can't learn spells out of books. You need to kind of know them as you kind of grow. But if there was a wizard...
First things first, is there a book on how to play wind instruments?
Yes?
Specifically, pan flute.
Oh yeah.
Why?
She got a pan flute a while ago, and she's stressed that she can't use it.
Yes.
I'm a bard that can't play instruments, okay?
That's
You absolutely can learn how to play the pan flute. It's really easy too. Like once you've picked up the book, literally about 5 minutes of reading, and you know exactly, you're able to play basic tunes. So yeah.
Ah, bardic skill. Gotta love it.
So yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, I take this one. And then I go looking for one that will teach me healing spells, specifically greater healing spells, including restoration.
And when she started playing music with the panpipes, Theron would have shouted out, "Look for the fucking spell!"
I mean that's.
I haven't started practicing. I was just looking for one that would tell me what to do. I'm taking it with me.
My bad.
I'm stealing a book from the demon's library.
As soon as you put the book into your bag, it disintegrates.
Oh.
Oh.
Does it appear back on the shelf?
Nope. It just vanishes. It basically turns to ash in your bag.
Amara just sort of stares at her bag for a little bit. And then starts, like, welling up with tears.
Oh. Ray will go over and comfort her. Just pat her back slightly. There, it's okay. It's okay, you didn't know it was going to explode. Right? I mean, what kind of...
book?
You didn't mean to. I mean, what kind of book explodes, eh?
With my bad ears, do I hear them saying this?
You can hear every bit of this conversation.
You're going to hell.
I'm slowly backing away from the Lich. Like...
I can't carry them all at once.
Well, maybe you just can't take them out of this room. Maybe it was like a weird spell.
As she says that actually makes a lot of sense. You get the feeling that these books have had some kind of enchantment on them to keep them looking as beautiful as they are, especially in these horrific conditions. So, by trying to take one and remove it from the environment, by putting it inside the closed space of your bag, it went away. And the book disintegrated due to natural age.
Okay, I guess I'll just have to read them all in here.
That's okay.
Yeah, that should only take you a couple 100 years.
That's how I got here!
Well, at least I'll be.
Oh my god, he's that dude from the Twilight Zone.
I mean, I guess he's a lich, you don't need glasses.
Yeah. He got no eyes.
He's like Linara.
I'm gonna proceed to look for that book on restoration and healing.
While she does that, I'm going to scan the room and see if there's any books on banshees.
Banshees.
Roll me a perception check. Anyone looking for books? Specific books.
I kind of want a book, but I don't know what on. Nice romance novel should do.
There was time now.
I know. There was time now. There was time. Ray, you casually look through books and find exactly what you're looking for. Theron, you casually look through some books and find exactly what you're looking for.
I'm gonna read that while they're doing their thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna read this one too.
Did I find what I'm looking for?
I didn't see your roll.
Oh,
perception
sorry,
roll?
I didn't realize I had to roll for it. My bad. I'm looking for healing books.
Oh wow, tonight.
That was good. Yep. You managed to find a book on, specifically the entire book is on different restoration spells. There are books on every kind of healing.
I sit in a chair and I read the book.
As you start leafing through this book, a piece of parchment slips out of it.
I pick up the parchment. What does it say?
GM power.
This is literally a spell scroll of greater restoration.
Ooh.
I arcana that shit.
To find out what it exactly does?
No, I want to see if this parchment's gonna fucking disintegrate if I put it in my bag.
With that arcana check, you get the feeling that yes, it will. This, just like everything else in this room, is under a protective aura. Anything that leaves the room or is put into a container not of this room will vanish.
Okay.
Well, essentially
then
become its actual age.
I'm going to pull that table closer to me, or pull my chair closer to the table, whichever's easiest.
Okay.
I then proceed to get out of my backpack because although I decided to go on an adventure, I decided this was the best thing to pack. Bottle of ink, the ink pen, and some paper.
Okay. Are you literally just trying to copy the spell?
I am going to transcribe the spell onto another piece of fucking paper.
You are well aware that as a bard, you can copy the words of a spell scroll, but it takes time and money to make it actually work.
Oh, it's an actual spell scroll.
It's a proper spell scroll. You could read the spell scroll and cast the spell.
Oh, sorry, you said a bit of paper, so I assumed it was just a note with how to cast the spell on it.
No, I did also say it is literally a spell scroll of greater restoration.
My bad, sorry, that was me not understanding
That's
the
okay.
scenario.
But no, you'd be able to cast the spell from this scroll.
Okay. Alright, well, I continue reading the rest of the book to see what else I could learn.
I mean, it's going to take you some time.
How much time?
A while, when you won't ever learn how to cast these spells, because they're not under your thing.
I understand that I won't be able to cast these spells because I'm a bard.
Okay. Well
I
then,
think you underestimate my love for reading.
it will take you... Well, it's going to take you hours to read through this particular book.
Thank God. I suggest a rest. Well, it could take me a while to read all of this, so, why don't we rest?
I could do with a bit of a nap, to be honest.
Yeah.
Do we really want to sleep here with what I'm assuming is a lich in the other room?
Come on, he seems harmless. If he wanted to hurt us, I'm not sure he remembers how.
That, and you can't honestly be guaranteed that he wouldn't hurt us if he knew who he was.
Well, Amara, do you have a spell slot ready to do Liamid's tiny hut again?
Why would I need to? We're in a library.
Because there are skulls and whatever they were.
I'm not making a small hut appear in the library.
Then you're not reading the whole book. What's that piece of paper?
It's a spell scroll.
Who's the goddamn spell?
I didn't actually tell you what spell it was.
God damn it, I hate this. Scroll off.
gonna take me some time. Hold on. I read through it. It seems to be mass restoration, but I want to be sure. You should never do things without the proper instruction or knowledge.
Okay, I'm gonna insight check her, but this hasn't been going well tonight, so.
Okay, roll me an insight. Amara, I guess. Persuasion.
Deception?
I mean, yeah, it would be
Well, I'm not
deception. No, it is
technically
definitely
lying.
deception.
I'm not trying to lie. Genuinely, this is a book in a library in some form of demonic place.
Yeah, no,
with
you're
a
right.
freaking Lich as the librarian.
Okay, so persuasion then.
Yeah.
Wording it well. That's tricky. I get it.
So I kind of want to read the book to make sure that what I'm about to cast is, you know, legit, and I'm not just gonna. No. That's awkward. I pressed enter first.
Theron, she's bullshitting, man. I mean, she's not bullshitting. You can tell she's not lying, but you can tell that, you know, she's being very tricksy with her words.
Trixie hobbitses.
Yes! I'm just gonna narrow my eyes at her and say, but Strahd knows what we're doing. He knows all of our allies, and they're probably dying at this moment due to his wrath. I'm gonna go back to reading
Honestly,
my book on the
I
Banshees.
rather think they're probably going to die due to his wrath anyway, because he's pretty much an asshole.
I'm chaotic neutral, so I'm happy with a long rest. I'm reading my book.
Okay. So you're all gonna settle down for a long rest then.
Well, it could be a short rest. I don't mind, but
Short rest is only about 20 minutes. So you're welcome to that if
Yeah,
you'd
it's
rather.
gonna take you hours to read the book.
I don't plan on. I don't think I'll read it. I'll probably just skim it. Besides, I can't learn anything from it, as I've already been told. So it's probably just more of a flick through.
Okay.
Okay, so are you guys just taking a short rest then?
Sure.
Yes. However, I would like to do something during the short rest.
What would you like
Then
to
it's
do?
not a short rest.
Yeah, then you won't get a short rest effects from it.
Yeah, no, I will get a short rest effects. This
Okay.
is the reason that I'm doing it.
Okay.
Bear with me. I just need to find the rules up for it. Because as a bard, I can do this magical and amazing thing called Song of Rest. Though I'd rather it be Story of Rest, if that's okay with you.
We've pretty much said that everything you do is based on books, so yeah, that's fine.
So yeah, let me just find it. There it is. Got the bard bit up. Yeah. You can use soothing music or oration. Yes, they use that word. To help revitalize your
oration.
wounded allies during a short rest. If you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points. What? No, that is. Who can hear your performance regain hit points by spending hit die at the end of a short rest. Each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6.
So basically, when you have a short rest, you can spend some of your hit die, roll them, and get some HP back. Your thing lets them get an extra d6 as well on top of that.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
I
as you're
could do
taking,
that if anybody's planning it.
so if anyone's rolling some hit dice for a short rest, which I'm imagining Theron and Linara are going to want to do.
This
Yeah.
is my question, because Theron's much more interested in reading the book on Banshees.
Oh, you can
Like,
do
get a
both,
short
dude.
rest?
You can.
Yes, I will.
Yeah, reading can be counted as a short rest. That's fine. So yeah, go for that. So Linara,
So
you
is it
get
an extra 6 each time?
an extra d6 for every dice. Is it for each dice, Amara, or is it just for each time? Is it for just once for the short rest?
If you or any friendly creatures who can hear your performance regain hit points by spending hit die at the end of a short rest, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d8 hit points.
Okay, so
Cool.
you spend however many hit dice you want. You've got equal to your level. So You have 10 hit dice to spend.
Oh,
Oh,
you get an extra one
cool.
d8.
And obviously you regain those when you go to sleep. But for a short... Yeah, so you can roll... So, Linara, I think your hit dice is a d6. So you can roll up to 10 d6.
Yeah.
And you get an extra d6 on top of it. So roll however many you want. So you've rolled 3d6.
7, 8, 9. So that's 52. And then, I'm sorry, was it a d6 or a d8?
A d8, sorry. She has leveled up
a
since.
d8. Sorry, because I'm level 10.
Theron, I don't know what the hell went wrong there.
8. Okay.
Oh, dude, you had a space between 5 and 5d10.
So,
Yeah, I messed up.
So you get to roll an extra d6 on top of that. A d8, sorry, on top of that.
extra 5. Seven. Okay, I'm gonna roll an extra d6.
Becca, you're probably hearing him over my mic.
Fuck.
Because our door is open because he keeps lagging for me. Because I'm the
I-
queen of lag.
I
Theron,
can't hear him double.
no, it's
I can't hear him double at all.
I can't hear myself either. So
Roll
that's
one d6.
strange.
26.
I'm getting confused now.
Just
Theron,
64.
why have you rolled? Are you rolling 8 of your 10 hit die then?
Oh yeah, I am massively damaged.
Well then you don't get a d6, you get an extra d8 from her ability.
Oh, okay.
Every d6 is for every d6, isn't it?
No, it's just once. You roll all of
just
your
once.
hit
Oh,
dice
yeah.
and you get
I'm
one.
not
extra.
that freaking good.
And it's not a d6, it's a d. It's not a d6, it's a d8. So
Yeah.
that you get one extra d8. So
Yeah.
Theron, you get an extra one.
You get one
That's
d8.
Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Linara, you've used 5 of your hit dice, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Make sure you guys take a note of that because you've only got 10 between now and the next time you have a long rest.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Short rest goes by. Theron, you can hear towards the end of this some noise from downstairs. But you've also gained quite a lot of knowledge on banshees, dude.
Sweet. Went to my problem.
Little bit.
Or
Little bit.
deal with that at a different time. Sounds good. I warn everyone, there's something moving downstairs.
Very glad I spent this hit die.
That was
I
way
mean,
too
I'm very
much.
glad we had a rest.
Okay. Anyway, Theron, that's some stuff you've gained. God damn
Oh,
thing came out of
sweet.
Whisper. You also know a few more things, but I'll give that to you later because they're too long, but apparently even that was too long for a Whisper. But yeah, you all hear some movement from downstairs. Amara, you gain some knowledge on how to use restoration spells. You are absolutely sure that a greater restoration will be enough to bring back that Lich's memory. You all regain hit points if you've spent hit die. And Ray, you know pretty much everything about that thing you were researching.
Wait, what?
Oh, I wish I'd researched something now.
Well, I'm pretty confident I know what I'm doing. Are we sure that when he gets his memory back, he's still going to be a nice person?
Not even slightly, but I mean, enemy of Strahd, he can't be too bad, I guess. Though he did help Strahd before he lost his memory, so.
He also called Strahd a nice
He
young
could be
man.
benevolent.
Yeah.
As
I'm
in,
sure
he
Strahd was
literally-
very charming in his heyday.
Yeah, he called Strahd a man, not a vampire.
He knew Strahd before he was a vampire then.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to find out exactly what he told Strahd and what he can tell us.
This movement we can all hear from downstairs, is it quite loud? Is it moving towards us? Do I need to roll perception?
It's only Theron that can hear it.
Oh, whoops.
And Theron
Oh,
can only hear it
well,
because of his
perception.
ridiculous ears.
Like, is it moving towards us or is it just shuffling around?
There's some faint shuffles, and now that you've noticed it, you've realised it's been there like the whole time. And it hasn't changed, so it doesn't seem to be coming towards you or anything, but there is potentially something downstairs. There is obviously a spiral staircase you've not gone down, so You're not sure what's down there. But it doesn't seem to be coming up the stairs or towards you, so...
Okay, cool.
So, do we want to do this? Are we ready? The
Ready as we'll ever be, I guess.
Person is not a nice person.
Well, if he's not a nice person, we just have to kill him, just like everything else in here so far.
Of course.
Oh no, ignore that.
That's
Well, the other one
easy.
seems to think it can reason with him.
I think we could reason with him too. If he offered knowledge to Strahd, why wouldn't he offer it to us?
Please
And
don't
Strahd
agree with
may have
him.
been the one who made him feeble-minded, so he may want to help us get back at Strahd.
Alright. Let's give it a shot.
Okay. When you try to cast this, you have to make a spellcasting check, but you get it with advantage from your reading, Amara.
Okay. Well, I can't take this piece of paper out there, so he's going to have to come in here.
Did we get a name for him at all?
I think we should probably ask.
Skeleton dude.
No.
You could have just said, "Excuse me, sir."
Yes, exactly. See, even Ray knows.
Hello.
Yeah, some manners.
Yes?
Hello. Do you... Chance, by the way.
I'm afraid it's long been forgotten. Kind of embarrassing, really.
Sounds about right. Oh, we all get there someday. If you'd like to come in here, we might be able to fix your memory a little bit. Specifically that young lady over there. And I point to Amara.
Hello. Yes, me with the constant cloud of small mice.
And cockroaches.
Oh, yes. Have
yes.
you already been seeking dark gifts? That seems like a side effect of one.
Not particularly. It's more that they just won't leave me alone.
Oh, I see. Strange creatures to become attracted to a person, but okay.
Like fellas like.
All right. Well, if you would like to sit there, I'm going to put a chair here. And
Okay.
I'm going to ask him to sit on it.
He sits down.
Good luck.
I'm gonna stand behind him. Without my swords out, mind you, but, you know, ready.
Are you preparing? Are you preparing an attack then, my little
Yeah.
friend? What is your trigger?
I'm trying to be subtle about it, but yeah, I've got my hands on my swords, not drawn, but ready to draw them.
What's your trigger to attack?
If he starts to cast a spell on any of my allies or myself.
Okay, Ray, you were saying?
I was gonna say I'm gonna stand next to Amara just in case if anything happens.
Okay.
If he sort of runs forward, I'm gonna try and jump in front of her.
Yay.
Fair. Okay, Amara, over to you.
All right. Right. Okay. And breathe. And then I will attempt to cast. It's just a d20 plus my spell attack bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's good. Did you have advantage?
I do.
You do indeed have advantage.
Think I'm gonna take 20 if that's okay.
Oh, you want to take 20? Damn. Okay. Give me a sec.
Clever,
Don't like
right?
this little concentrating singing. It means that something's happening.
Exactly. He's doing math, like big math.
I am not.
No,
I was
no,
literally
no,
finding a
that's
picture to show you guys.
Is the I'm preparing to put lots of monsters on it. So.
I was literally just finding a thing. There you go. That's a picture of what the
That's
dude
him?
looks like. Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's him now. As you cast the spell, it works perfectly. The red pinpoints in his eyes suddenly grow larger. Yeah, I can hear myself now too. Someone's listening without headphones, I think, more than... Oh no, maybe it is Ree. Yeah, I can hear myself when I get loud. Maybe I'm just hearing myself through Ree's. Ignore me. So yeah, the pinpricks of red in his eyes grow brighter until his eyes, well, straight up begin glowing. They take on a bit more of a purple sheen. He holds out his left hand, and that staff appears in his palm. He stretches his back slightly. There's some cracking, and the helmet, which was not there before, now kind of comes into being on his person. An amulet appears hanging from his neck. Oh, that is so much better. A spellbook appears under his arm as well.
Do we recognize the amulet? Is it like a specific evil god or anything?
Are you actually genuinely worried that Vecna has just appeared?
You showed me the picture and he has a very fucked up arm, so...
It is not Vecna. It is a Lich, but he has returned to his glory now. He has all of his memories back.
That's not as bad.
It could have been. I mean, yeah, Vecna's worse. But yeah, the Lich is fully restored. Your Greater Restoration spell has worked perfectly well.
However, but
You know, he's
So-
a Lich and therefore evil.
So you remember who you are now, then?
I do indeed. My name is Ecathanter.
Sorry, what's
Hello.
the name?
Egathanta.
Ecathanter.
Like Eggy Santa, but
Sorry,
the third
Exathanter.
middle.
Exathanta.
I've written it down because I know some of you like taking notes.
thank you.
Epicenter. No, Exathanter. Damn it, Becca. Yes. I mean, I could be pronouncing that wrong, but Exathanter is my name. Yes. Thank you for your aid. I much appreciate it. Ugh.
And what is this exactly? Since you were going to tell us so nicely.
I'm sorry, say that again?
And what exactly is this temple? What's its purpose?
The purpose of this temple is to contain some of the dark powers that made their way into Barovia long before Strahd showed up.
Did Strahd remove your memories?
In all honesty, I think it was the powers within this temple that removed my memories. I stayed here learning everything there was, and I think they believed I got greedy.
Oh.
Oh.
Have you taken some of the dark gifts for yourself?
He wags a finger, Bone. That would be telling. However, I am absolutely able to grant you a list of the passwords should you wish to take them yourself. There are many treasures within this temple. However, I of course am only interested in knowledge. I also could tell you something of why Strahd was here. I was, after all, here when he arrived.
We would love to know that information if you'd be willing to share it.
I arrived here. It must have been about 1800 years ago. The temple itself was not long built. The temple is only about 2,000 years old, although it's gotten worse. As you can see, it is often forgotten. Apart from some barbarians in the local hills, they seem to take refuge sometimes in some of the side rooms upstairs. We are upstairs, ignore that. In some of the side rooms near the entrance. Be careful if you go poking around. They're horrific creatures, but they do me no harm. Frankly, not many things can do me any harm these days. But yes, you asked about Strahd. Strahd came here looking for one thing only. Immortality.
What was that one thing? Sorry.
Immortality.
Did you find it?
Quite clearly. Mara mutters.
Strahd discovered far more than that. Strahd made a deal with the Dark Powers here. And I believe what he had to do for sealing this pact was to kill his brother. I think you know how that went.
Yes.
Strahd was the first, the progenitor of all vampires within the land of Barovia. The Dark Powers simultaneously gave him the immortality he requested and turned this land into his prison. As you have found out, he turns to Linara, all of the dark gifts come with a price. Although you did get one of the worst ones.
What was his price?
His price was being trapped in Barovia. You do not think he originally came from here, do you? This land has been cut off.
We've heard a little of his past.
Indeed. His past is well shielded, but for those who seek knowledge, it is definitely a possibility to find. I even forgot my spells. Thank you for my restoration. I much appreciate it. He holds out a hand, and a golden book flies through the door behind Linara and into his arm, merging with the spellbook he had under his hand. Oh, that's so much better.
And what kind of spell are you trying to cast?
I cast nothing. I merely do not leave my spellbook lying around. It would be foolish in these times.
Okay.
Still, the Dark
I'm going to
Powers...
walk around till I'm right in front of him.
That's fair. The Dark Powers have managed to
Continue.
keep... I'm
Purple.
talking. Shut up. Damn, dude. The Dark Powers have kept Strahd here, and he has returned many times to this temple, both trying to seek a way out and trying to gain more power. But the Dark Powers of Barovia do not want to lose this man. I think at some point they realized that his darkness may one day eclipse their own if he is allowed to die outside of this place. Okay, Theron, what were you going to do? Theron?
You cannot be heard, SJ.
Oh, no, I can't.
I could hear him talking in the living room.
Okay, so did that mean you guys missed out on all of that, like, exposition?
No, we heard all of it up.
I was just asking what you were doing since I cut you off.
I heard up to the darkness or whatever didn't want to lose this man. Then that was it.
Yeah.
They were genuinely worried that if he was allowed to die naturally and his spirit allowed to move on like it should outside of Barovia, then his power may one day actually eclipse theirs.
His power may one day
Eclipse their own.
Ah.
Basically, they're worried that if he dies, he's going to legit become a dark god because his spirit can move on. Whereas here, as some of you have seen, if you die, your spirit gets trapped. The Dark Powers keep it.
Sure.
If we're good, powerless, think maybe we could go home?
Sorry, you broke up a bit. Could you say that again?
Oh, I was just saying, so say if we're good, powerless, then we could go home?
I still didn't hear what she said.
If we had trapped him here
basically,
for good,
If we,
home.
yeah.
If you killed him here, he would be trapped here. Permanently. If you permanently kill him, and he can't revive himself, then he is trapped here for good.
And does that mean we could go home?
Yeah. His power would essentially, the dark powers would be okay with it, and they'd probably let Barovia rejoin. In fact, Exithanta will in fact straight up say that to you. If you kill Strahd here, manage to permanently trap his soul with the dark powers, they'll probably be happy. In which case, Barovia gets reconnected to the world. You all walk out of here free.
Then the dark power should fucking help us, shouldn't they?
Yes, is there anywhere we could go to speak with this dark power like Strahd did?
You have been speaking to these dark powers, you fools.
I was going to say, I think we already are.
Oh, them.
Nothing comes without a price, remember? Linara has already paid for one gift. Each gift takes a toll, although different gifts take different levels. And she has already received one of the worst.
Linara kind of shrugs. I can still see.
You were aware
No,
that
I'd
one of
rather
the
not see you
sarcophagi
right
was
now.
destroyed?
I was not aware. I often don't visit the sarcophagi themselves. That is a shame. Which room was it in?
The northwest?
Yes.
That's enough, yeah. Ah. That is the vault of... He thinks for a moment. Ah, that would have been the vault of Delban. I believe... He closes his eyes. Well, I say closes his eyes. The light in his eyes kind of goes out for a second. Delban's coffin is still there. As is Kirad's. But you are correct. One of the coffins has been destroyed.
I'm sorry, the coffin is still there? What coffin?
Well, that's... You didn't just think they put the body straight into stone, did you?
Sorry, did we see a coffin in that room? I thought it was just the two things and then smashed one.
Dude, sarcophagi are coffins, dude.
Okay.
He said that the coffin has been smashed. He means the sarcophagus. They're the same thing. There are sarcophagi, the stone sarcophagi, and then inside that will be a wooden coffin, and inside that will be a body.
So he's saying the coffin
Oh,
is
someone's
still
phone
there,
is
even though
ringing, and
it's-
it's really loud on the thing. Thank you.
Sorry.
Ah. Yeah, maybe take that away from the table or something.
But, sorry, what he was saying was there's a coffin still there, but the sarcophagus has been smashed.
No, he said the coffin has been
Am I
smashed.
mistaken?
No.
Yes,
The-
that is exactly what has been.
No, that is not what he is saying. Please do not answer for the DM. He is saying that there are two coffins that are still there. One of them, however, has been broken.
Okay, sorry,
Okay.
my bad.
I think the confusion is that you're saying coffin and not sarcophagus.
He is saying coffin because that's
Because
what he
that
cares
two
about.
is
He
still
doesn't
there,
care about
one's
the.
gone.
He doesn't care about the amber around them. Yeah, sorry about the noise, guys. The chat are very sad about the loud ringing.
I'm sorry, guys. That was my bad. Do you know what was held within that?
His eyes kind of go out. Difficult to say. There are many sarcophagi in this temple.
As a question, is there any way to remove someone's sarcophagus-related gifts?
Why would you wish to remove a gift?
I'm just saying that Strahd apparently has many, and he would be a lot easier to deal with if he didn't.
There are some gods that could remove such power, but their influence does not stretch this far.
I see. We'll remove power sarcophagus.
If only.
It would seem impossible without returning to your homes.
Okay, one final question. There, I'm going to point to the spiral staircase.
What about it?
Well, there seems to be movement down there. I'm just wondering what's down there.
I believe that there are some of his vampire spawn down there.
Ew. Helpful. I had a question, even though Theron said one final question, and I assume that's his final question.
Indeed.
I always have many questions, but specifically, if you were to be getting rid of Strahd, how would you go about it? And any particular coffin that you would suggest?
He literally lets out a loud laugh. I have already gone to some extremes to keep my life from ending, as you can see. There is a possibility that destroying all of the sarcophagi could remove power. If the dark powers feel threatened, that may be beneficial.
Okay, I can't hear you from here or without the headphones because you're being really
Okay,
quiet.
can everyone else hear me, alright?
Yep.
Okay. Basically, he's saying break the coffins.
Oh.
Break the coffins may help. However,
I see.
that may also be a really bad thing. You can't really tell with him.
Well, in that case, are you willing to give us the passwords to all the other rooms?
I shall indeed. He opens his own spellbook and pulls out a parchment of paper. On this parchment is essentially a rough sketch of where all the rooms are, and on each of them is a password.
Ooh.
This paper will disintegrate when it leaves this room, so I suggest you note these down. I hope someone is ready.
Send it to Amara.
I go back to my ink and my pen, which I've left on my desk.
The vaults that are downstairs. If you start from the southeast room and then go anti-clockwise, the passwords are as follows. Shalks for the bottom right.
Shouts.
The vault of Shalks. Then there is the vault of Maverus.
Yep.
He closes his eyes for a second. The vault of... Oh, shit, can't... Drizlash.
Drizlash.
The next has no password, for its door has been breached and one of the sarcophagi has been broken. Continuing on an anti-clockwise move, the vault of Harkotha is next. And finally, on that floor, there is the vault of Thangob.
On that floor, are you saying there are more on other floors?
Why, yes. There are 3 if you go down those stairs. And he points to the spiral staircase. there is also another room on this floor that has a password on it.
Sorry, that has what on it?
There is another as part of the room you came into this temple that has a password on it that leads to the treasure vault.
Are you gonna tell us that password?
Very well. But this will be your last. The treasury has the password Daviton on it.
Can you repeat that? The treasure room has the password.
Daviton.
Daviton.
Daviton. It begins with a D.
I know, I'm just imagining how that's spelled. It's crazy.
T-H-A-V. I-T-O-N.
I was imagining a whole bunch of apostrophes.
Nah,
Sorry.
you're good.
Thank you for your
Not
time.
that exotic.
That shall be all, I believe, for now.
As long as you're fine with us, and you're happy just collecting your information, we should be fine.
Step carefully. There are many treacheries in this place. So much so that I feel no need to cause you any kind of discomfort.
Well, everyone done with their final questions? I say, looking around at the group.
Mm-hmm.
Eh,
To be honest, I could ask a million questions, but none of them are particularly relevant right now.
There are many gifts in this place that you would all benefit from. Do not dismiss them so hastily. And with that, he literally glides out of the room. Past Linara. Back into his
Cool
study.
dude. Cool dude.
And breathe.
He also... You do hear one more thing, though, as he shouts from the other room. I will also unlock the doors hidden within here. And you hear rumbling and clicking as two large doors are opened.
Are they in his study?
Yep.
No, they're in the room we're in.
Nope, they're in his study. He did say in here from his room. And two amber doors have just vanished.
Okay. Of him. I'm gonna go to his room and see the doors that he opened then.
There is one to the north and one to the south.
Well, that was an experience.
I mean, he's inviting us deeper in. Should we go have a look? Or do we want to just check out the other stuff? God damn it!
You're making it too easy. Phrasing.
So
it
terrible.
was just Amara's little like smirk in the background that set me off. I'm sorry. Continue.
Would we like to take a look, or do we want to just head to the other sarcophagi or the treasure room?
Well, I like going deep. So let's go deep.
God damn it.
Okay, north or south?
He looks up at you.
Bottom, I guess.
He looks up at you. I would actually rather you didn't take the north door. I've changed my mind. It remains unlocked and open, but... Well, not open, but it remains unlocked. He doesn't cover it up any further. But he has warned you against going in the northern door.
He just realised that's gonna make us want to go there, right?
Fine by me.
I wish to roll an insight.
By all means. Oh, that's actually not bad.
Why is he warning us off the door?
You get the feeling that this is almost like a test of greed.
Ain't got nothing to do with greed. I just want to know what he's hiding.
He's
I like
basically
discovering people's secrets.
he's basically given you guys masses of help, opened a bunch of doors, and then said, "Don't go through that one, but you can have everything else." To you, Amara, it definitely seems like he's testing to see if you're as trustworthy as he feels he's been.
Well, to restore his memories, despite the fact he could probably have pulverized us all, considering he's a large sorceric being that seems to want to live forever and has managed to achieve that on his own volition, as far as I'm aware. So, I'm going to take the southern door. Because I
Yay.
really don't want the wrath of a man who literally made himself mortal and is happy being a skeleton.
I mean, I think we're in agreement. How about you, Linara? What's your plan?
I'm just gonna follow.
So are you going south now?
Are we?
Yeah.
Is this the direction we were told not to go?
No, this is the direction
This
we
is
were
the
told we could
direction we
go.
were told to go.
Go this way then.
Okay. As you pull open the door that has been uncovered, hundreds of skulls begin pouring out of it.
Like magical attacky ones?
No,
Or
just regular human skulls. You open the
regular
door,
skulls?
skulls start pouring out, and the Lich kind of chuckles slightly and says, "Quite grim, I know, but there is a purpose. Please pay them no mind."
Amara wishes to scream because there are lots and lots of skulls pouring out of a room.
So essentially, this room has a 30-foot high ceiling and was packed floor to ceiling with human skulls. You could get through it. It may take some time to get through, but you'll also notice that there is attached to the ceiling of this dark room is an upside down iron chest, literally stuck to the ceiling.
Why? Does it always have to be skulls? Why can't it be flowers? Or bunnies?
I can make you think it's flowers. I'm sure if bunnies fell like that, they'd probably die. They'd get crushed.
Why do you have to
Blood
make everything
everywhere.
awful?
I was literally born this way. Literally.
What did your mother drink?
Wow.
Everything.
um,
I'm just gonna turn back to Exophanter and... So, just to be clear, not quite asking for your help or anything, but are we allowed to open that chest?
it's none of my concern, really, is it?
Fair point. Into the room full of skulls and poison and
It's
danger and shit.
gonna take you some time to clear out the skulls, to literally even be able to get in the room. When you opened it, you basically got a very slight sight to the roof because of how they poured out. It's gonna take you about 5 minutes to literally clear enough space you can walk into the room.
Can we get crunching sound effects as he walks through?
Can we not?
I think that would be pretty amazing. Just saying,
Oh god. I just don't. I just don't.
You want bone breaks as he walks through the room. Okay. I'll try. Are you clearing out the room, Theron?
Yes, I am.
Roll me an athletics check, please.
Athletics. Okay. Nine. I'm so strong. Oh my god, you made them.
Amara visibly shudders.
Incredible.
You asked. You asked. I am nothing if not fucking amenable to crazy shit like this.
You delivered.
Theron. Yeah, you manage it. It takes you a bit longer than you'd planned. Hopefully other people are helping. I mean, I'm assuming Ray might help because she always seems to help you. But meh.
Yeah, why not?
I really don't want to climb this. Like at all. Like there's no part of Amara right now that wants to climb the mountain of dead people's craniums. It's just not on her bucket list.
You literally can't climb them. They are too degraded to climb. You can literally pull them out of the way. Essentially, is what you're doing. You're clearing a path through them. Because they break.
Oh god.
But yeah, it takes you about 5 minutes with Ray's help. I'm going to stop the noise now because that was funny. But
Thank you.
goddamn.
That was really disturbing.
You make a path through it, but there is it's 30 feet up, and then there is a chest on the ceiling, and then there is a door further to the south as well that has been uncovered.
How you can run up walls and onto ceilings and shit.
Yep.
Want to try to open that chest?
Can I do a quick insight to look at this chest to see if there's gonna be a mimic or anything like that?
You're literally 30 feet away from it. It would be too difficult to tell until you're closer. You could walk up the wall up to it and check if you wanted.
I'll do that then.
Okay, then yeah, roll me an investigate when you get there.
Yeah.
So yeah, doing her
Can I just
awesome monk
roll
shit. She just walks
Yeah.
up the wall. And is now standing upside down on the ceiling.
Like you do.
I think that's how it
perfectly
works.
natural.
Okay.
It doesn't, but I'm letting it go for this one.
That's cool. This is a pretty cool idea. She's like a Batwoman.
It's not spider climb. It literally can't climb on roofs and stuff. It's more like a Naruto run up the walls. But still, I think it's cool. So yeah, you managed to climb up. And upon investigation, it looks like the outside doesn't seem to be trapped or anything. And you can't tell it doesn't seem to be a mimic. If there is a trap, it would be difficult to tell without opening it at this point.
What was that, sorry?
It would be
Well,
very
no,
difficult
no,
to tell if it was a
I'll-
trap until it was too late now, you'd think.
I'll shout down to Farron and go, just a heads up, I'm about to open this bad boy. And I'll open the chest and probably regret it.
You're not going to regret it so much.
Oh, no.
Theron,
Give a
however...
warning.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. She manages to open the chest. The inside of the chest is pretty much empty. There's nothing in it. However, Theron and all of the remaining skulls suddenly fall through the now open floor.
No!
This has happened before.
Oh,
Hmm.
what did you do?
I don't know.
Ray, I will say, comes back down from the ceiling and back into the room. There is now it's a 10-foot long hole. You could jump over it or probably walk around it, but it has dropped into the downstairs portion of the map.
I'm gonna lean down and shout through the hole.
Is the
to
Lich
Farron.
chuckling at any point?
There is a faint laugh.
Something tells me you knew that was going to happen.
What a terrible accusation.
Farron?
But it's a right accusation.
Theron,
Isn't it?
you can hear from above, but you've got your own problems, buddy.
How much damage do I take?
I'm
Roll me
sorry.
an acrobatics to see how well you land first.
Okay.
Come on, Farron. I believe in you.
Oh, my acrobatics is good. 7. 26.
Yeah.
Nice. In that case, I'll say you only take 1d6 of damage, and you take 2 damage. That's it. But obviously, you don't have your thing here anymore. And I'll tell you why. Because Theron, you're on a whole different map. I'm gonna jump to Theron.
Wait, I don't have my what thing.
Your
Icon.
token.
Oh.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Theron, make sure you find yourself, please.
I did.
You're in the newly opened
Why is
room
there a little
X39.
Am I in a cage?
You are not in a cage. This is just where the above section falls into. Theron, you'll notice you can see the statue through the hole in front of you, like in the wall. This is, a room that you guys were considering investigating before. The one that didn't have a door. And as you've landed quite hard on your butt, you realise that this room is pretty useless. There is damage, pretty much everything in here is completely broken. Oh, thank you, Sarah, for the raid. That's really appreciated. Sorry, we're being raided.
Hello.
That's really, really nice. So, hi.
Hello.
Hey, everybody. We're playing D&D. One of our characters has just done a dumb and fallen through the ground into a room that he is just about to discover is worse than he even realizes. It's about to get pretty rough. But hi!
What?
Thank you very much.
It was Farron that did dumb, not me.
Because
Oh god, ghosts!
as Theron looks around this room, he realizes
God.
that although a lot of the ground has been, a lot of the things in the room has been smashed to pieces, what still remains are the spirits of people who were here before, and there are 4 spectres in the room. Theron, can you roll me an initiative, please? And everyone up above, it is 30 feet down. If you want to try and get down here, it will be difficult, but let me know if you want to try it.
Did Farron respond back to me saying, Farron, you good, buddy?
Theron, how would you like to respond to
man.
this?
You dead, man?
Ghosts!
He pretty much just shouts
I
ghosts.
think he's okay.
Amara turns to Ray and says, "Did he just yell goats?"
Do I have to roll perception?
No, you can. You
did I
heard
really
exactly.
fail, you know?
You heard exactly what he said. Thank you, by the way. I'm just gonna say a quick thing to the people that are raiding. Thank you very much for coming in, and thank you, Sarah, for doing the raid. That's really appreciated. Thank you. Hi, I'm Clockwork SJ. I'm a variety streamer. I do a bunch of different things throughout the week. Monday and Tuesdays are Dungeons and Dragons nights. Today is a horror one, which is full of a party that are currently investigating a dark temple full of evil powers. Tomorrow is a beginner's game. They're playing through a beginner game called The Lost Mine of Phandelver. And then Thursday and Fridays, I stream gaming, depending on the thing. My schedule is actually there, down below, if you want to check it out. And there'll be loads and loads of cool things. My mods aren't posting my social links, but I'll post my social links down there, so you can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Check me out, just so you can keep up with things. And thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it. Discord is locked, Ree. We don't do Discord anymore. Not after the
Alright.
drama we happened.
Motherfucker.
Mods have the link to Discord, and they can give people links to the Discord because you all seem quite nice. But we had a problem where
Motherfucker.
I sadly got a bit of a stalker issue, so we're a bit more guarded with the Discord link now. But yeah, so please do ask any of the mods for a link to the Discord, and they can help you in. We do a lot of chats, including mental health, self-care, and lots of things about gaming and stuff like that too. But now I'm going to jump back into the narrative. I'm happy to type. I'll type talk in chat, but my talking, huh? Where?
Yeah, at the moment our blood hunter is currently surrounded by ghosts.
Yeah, Theron just kind of got hit by a trap and fell through a hole in the ceiling. Well, his ceiling, their floor, and is currently in a room full of ghosts by himself. So I'll jump back into the story and I'll type to you in the thing because you're all wonderful people. Anyway, so yeah, Theron has shouted, "There are ghosts," and he has fallen 30 feet through the floor.
Oh dear. Yeah, he said ghosts, so...
And in fact, could everyone roll me initiatives? Because that will tell me when it is you can go during this. And I will go back onto some battle music.
Take initiative.
Good start.
I give up.
That's a good start, Linara.
Wow. You rolled anything that's not a 1.
I'm sure I have, but I can't remember when.
So, Ray's going first, unsurprisingly.
Woo.
Oh, Amara second.
Yay. I'm rolling good tonight. I figured out where all Linara's good rolls have gone.
And then Theron, and then Linara. I gotta do a roll for the ghosts.
Ghost roll.
2 spoopy.
Oh shit.
3 spoopy 5 me.
They go after Ray.
Damn.
Oh god.
Because they rolled the same, but Ray has a higher dexterity mod. So, yay! Ray, you're up.
Ray, it's your turn.
Oh, sorry, that cut out. I just heard that the ghosts had rolled the same and then nothing, so I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's okay. I was letting you know.
Cool.
It's your turn.
Okay, well, because I'm a monk, I'm just gonna jump down this hole straight out of Theron.
Casual jumping.
Just a casual jump in.
I mean,
I've
you
got my
could-
slow
She can
fall.
legit run down the wall if she wishes.
I'm hoping you're
Yeah,
running
oh,
down the
yeah.
walls.
Yeah, I'll do that then. 'Cause then I don't have to use my slow fall. Yeah, I'll just run down the walls. Run down Theron.
Casual wall running.
Just
casual
Take
wall
a
run.
step on Theron's head. It's all good.
Yeah. Bounce off his head.
Okay then, if Ray would
Right.
like to run down the wall, then...
Yes, and then I'm not here. Oh, there I am. There I am. I'm here. Okay, cool. I wish to just go around here, and I hate being first. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna try. Would Ray know whether she can attack ghosts?
I mean, you've hit ghosts before.
We have killed 2 ghosts in this dungeon.
Have the
Oh.
ghosts actually attacked you?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, why? It's Ray's go first.
Asking.
So we didn't attack the ghosts last time.
Killed a poltergeist in a
No,
different
you have
room.
fought ghosts before. You fought poltergeists, you've fought spectres. These are spectres. But you have fought them before. In fact, you encountered one of these right at the very beginning in the Death House, if you remember that far back. That was quite some time ago.
Okay.
And you-
I think we ran
Sort of.
away from it.
You did run away from it, that is true.
Oh,
Because we are cowards.
oh,
We were
hot-
babies.
Oh no, I don't know whether,
Yes, you can hit them. You know that.
but I don't know whether to hit them. That's a problem.
They're ghosts, they're evil, they're gonna kill us.
I mean, they
Do
literally
they
will
look
kill
like
you.
Okay, I'll hit them then. Sorry if I'm not meant to.
It's all good, they're ghosts.
Why would you not
In
be?
this
Why
world,
would you not
if
be
you're a
meant to?
ghost,
They're
you're
ghosts. They're
bad.
going to hurt you. That you know that.
I thought they were just like passing. You know, like in that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean where they're just all going past in the boat.
Oh no, they're like, they have
Well,
Nah,
literally
if
all
they've
turned.
stuck around, they have bad intentions.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. I'm
especially in
attacking this one.
Barovia.
This one here. 2 spear, 1 punch.
It's 12.
1 punch.
They surprisingly all hit. Even with a dice roll of 4, they all hit.
Hot damn. Okay. Oh, hang on. It's a +8. It's a +8 on that spear. Okay, spear. Oh, nice. And 6 + 7 for a punchy punch. Boom. Nice.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, so that's 15.
this will be the most badass. Next
Um,
roll will be.
I will tell you that your second attack will kill that one. So if you want to move and move the third one onto someone else, you're welcome to.
Oh, yes. I'm gonna go to this one in nearest to Theron. This one.
Okay.
I'll take that attack on that one.
So basically, you hit the other one with 2. You hit the first one with 2 spears, and then as it disintegrates, you kind of jump forward and punch this one in the face.
Do you know if I?
You know what? If Theron isn't into you now, he should be. You just ran down a wall and punched a ghost in the face. I mean, come on. That's wife material right there.
Theron, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Waifu for laifu. I have a question though, 'cause like, I killed the ghost with my blood spear, but my blood spear says it drains life from others, but technically these ghosts are dead?
Dead.
I would say it still
Yeah.
would drain their spirit, though. They have life because they have hit points, so...
Okay, cool. So I can roll a 2d6.
You
Can
can
I do that
indeed.
after a short rest, or does it have to be after a long rest? Because I did it last time.
You've had a short rest between them.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
what
don't
she's
know
saying
if
is she doesn't remember if she can do it once per short rest or long rest.
Ah.
I didn't write that down.
No, it's every time you kill something with it.
It was last time we played before the short rest.
No.
It was in the corridor
There is
here.
it doesn't it. There is no.
When fr-
There's nothing there stopping you from doing it every single time you kill someone with it.
Oh right, okay, that's fine. I'll
It
do
literally
that
just
then.
says this bit. Okay, no, why are you doing this? Roll 20, why are you being like this? God damn it. When you hit with a melee attack using this magic spear and reduce the target to 0 hit points, you gain 2d6 temporary hit points every single time you kill someone with it.
Damn, that is pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, at this level, it's
yeah.
not that much HP, so... But yeah, so yeah, you get that every single time, so roll 2d6 and get that as HP.
Did I
That's
do
an
that
extra
right?
9.
Yeah.
So just straight up add 9.
Sweet.
It's the ghost's turn.
Look at my
Yay.
bar. It's over. Nice. Okay. And that's my turn.
Oh, shit. Okay. Ray, the one that you
Okay.
just hit turns to face you.
Okay.
And it reaches forward towards you.
And gives me a hug.
Why, yes, it casts Hold Person.
Yay! Oh wait.
Tries to hit you, and I'm assuming that fails.
Yes. Even without any armor. Yes.
This one does the same thing.
Damn it! No, that one hits me. I'm a
Okay.
little bit squishy.
Can you roll me a
little
Constitution
bit.
saving throw, please?
1 moment. +2. Okay. Oh, whoops! That's a sorry. I did that wrong. Can I do that again?
Please
I
do.
think she should take the 18.
I mean, yeah, you can take the 18.
Yeah.
So that'll give it a 20. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, that's fine. You rolled just an extra dice. That's okay.
Sorry, I clicked V up and I didn't realise I'd rolled a 2 last time.
Okay,
My
you
bad.
take 10 necrotic damage as it tries to pull out your soul.
But I do have -5 to necrotic and radiant damage.
You do indeed. So you take 5 instead of 10 because you have resistance to necrotic damage.
For
okay.
no reason at all. None whatsoever.
It's just a thing I do.
Totally human.
Wink.
The third one's going to do the same thing.
Okay.
And-
Yeah.
Roll me another Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Yay! Oh, it
You
rolled the same
succeed.
as last time.
And because it only did 5 damage to you, you take 0 damage.
Yes.
Did you take the 5 damage from earlier, though?
Take that, you spoopy bastard.
Did you take the 5 damage from last time? It's hard to tell because your health bar's so damn long now.
Oh yes, I did take the 5 off from last time.
Okay. Amara, it's your turn.
Whoop. Okay. Well, can I see, like, if I, first off, I need to actually grow some, pantalones, and I can't see a map. But I know I wasn't in the room, I was in the office still with El Licho. So if I actually go into the room, squirming a little because there's freaking skulls everywhere, look down the hole, can I see this entire scenario happening?
I'll say yes. You can't see the entire room, but you can see all of what's going on here. So I'll say that you can see about this much of the room from the square
Sweet.
hole in the ceiling. Because
That's
you
all.
can... Yeah.
I wish to, as a free action, speak to the Lich. If that's okay. Just very quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely
What
fine.
I will do, I'll just go, if you don't particularly like the sun, I'd probably suggest finding a shelter. And I wish to cast sunlight into the hole. Lol.
Into the hole.
Oh, damn.
Give me 1 second. That's absolutely
So
fine.
I give the Lich a chance to hide. Should he not care for sunlight?
60-foot radius sphere. Yeah, so that will pretty much light up this entire room. Shit, and then dim light for an additional... Wait, that's daylight. Ignore me.
Yeah, this is sunlight.
So yeah, sunlight is very different.
I don't think it will affect a Lich.
Yeah, no, it doesn't affect the Lich. But essentially, it works in a similar way to daylight, just it hurts vampires. Let me double check the wonderful, magical symbol of Ravenloft, which I'm assuming what you're using.
Yeah. The thing I've been wearing this entire time.
As an action, you can expend 5 charges. Oh yeah, I hope you've been recharging the charges.
The charges recharge.
Yeah, but you've got to roll 1d6 plus 4 to recharge it. Every day.
Oh. Sorry, I haven't been doing that. I just remembered that it recharged every door. So.
Okay, so it's got 10, and you've just cast sunlight, which
5.
isn't daylight. It is different. But yeah, you expend 5 charges. It does sunlight within the 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. It lasts for 10 minutes and comes from the symbol of Ravenkind. Yep, so it's a radius. That should be fine. Yeah, we'll say it goes as a sphere. And that will, unfortunately, not hit them.
Oh, are they
Well,
too far?
They are 30 feet down, and you're
Yeah.
in the room above, so...
I thought that it was a, like... Sorry, what's the radius again?
30 feet. It does dim light after that, but it won't have any like massive bad effects on them.
So if they're 30 foot away...
Oh, do you know
and
what?
the
I'll say...
radius is
Well,
30
see, they'd
feet.
be slightly more than 30 feet, because you're also, you know, there's the length of the ground and everything. But I'll say it's okay. They all...
Well, if I need to be closer, I can move closer, because I have a move action.
I mean, yeah, but
Is
you have
there
to
a
move
ladder or
down.
something?
Are you going to fall?
So there isn't a ladder.
No. This was a trap. There wouldn't be a ladder.
Okay.
Do you know what, though? I will say that they're not going to be, like, flush to the ground. So, yeah, ignore me. I'm just being stupid. Go for it. It will hit them. They all kind of, like, screech away from it.
Yay.
It doesn't do any damage or anything, but they do look like they're not happy.
I have made you unhappy. This is my goal in life.
10 out of 10.
Okay. Darren, your go. You are currently
I
prone, though.
shall move round to this one. Has not been damaged, and begin my attacks as usual. Everything's so easy when you're a melee. Ooh, one of them's 14.
Uh, 14. Yeah, they'll all hit still.
Okay, that's all my damage.
The second attack kills that one. So you may move your third attack.
To that one, just hit that one. And yes, a turn. God,
Okay,
I
so that one
missed,
takes
Darren's
16.
so simple.
Also, every time you wave the sun sword, they screech a little bit.
Sweet. I like that. I like that a lot.
Linara, it is your go. Sarah?
Whose go is it?
You. It is your go.
Yours. Okay, sorry, I didn't hear the name. I just heard it's your go.
My bad. I need to not put the name first.
I'm gonna try one of my new cantrips. Which I don't have a macro for, so I'm actually gonna have to sit up and type this.
But yeah, this battle is going to end the night
So,
for people that are asking. So we are going to finish after this.
like to cast, let's say, a Ray of Frost on this guy.
Yeah, you can see him from there. And I'll say a ray,
Well,
that's fine. Yeah, that hits.
Does that hit?
Oh, yes.
Yay! And the damage is 2d8. That's pitiful, I apologise.
Would you like to hit the one that's
Someday.
already been damaged?
Oh shit, yeah. Sorry, I wasn't sure which is which.
That's
I
fair.
hit the one that's already been damaged, yeah.
It dies. It had exactly 6 health, which is why I asked. I figured you would. I figured it was just something that you'd missed, which one was which. So yes, you hit that one with a Ray of Frost, and it basically disintegrates.
Pew. That's my turn.
Okay. Ray, it's back to your turn.
I'm just gonna hit this last ghost with my usual attacks.
Go for it.
My mind has done a blank. Yes, that is right. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
Ruh-roh.
Can you roll me a D100, please?
I can indeed.
But those first 2 do hit.
Oh, it was too good to be true.
But what if the first 2 kill it?
That's true. Go on, roll your damage for the first 2.
Okay.
Roll high. Roll
I
so high.
roll, yeah, roll real high. Damn it. Damn
Oh
it.
god.
I'm doomed.
Do you want to know the worst part?
It's like 1 HP off.
They have 22 HP.
Oh!
I thought so. Yeah, it's just my luck.
Okay, with a 30 on the critical fumble. Oh my god. Roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, crap.
Also, the people at home are laughing because your health bar is so long, it's literally going into Theron's health bar from where they're seeing. I've made everyone at home be able to see the health bars, which is really funny.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, you passed it. Okay, that's good.
Okay.
A panic attack washes over you.
Oh,
You almost become frightened for this round, but you manage to recover your senses and you fight it off.
Oh, poor baby.
And it's the ghost attack.
Oh, do I
And
not get to punch it? Because I got panicky.
oh, I thought you did your punch was the yeah, you've done your punch. Your punch was critical 1, remember?
Oh,
you got
yeah.
the panic attack instead of doing the punch, essentially.
Damn.
Yeah.
I thought they were really weak, so I thought an 8 would be good.
It is trying to hit you for 13, but I don't think that'll hit you, Ray.
Nope.
And it tries to
Misses.
suck out your soul again and fails completely.
Thank goodness.
Amara, your go. Oh no, wait, it would even got a less attack because it would got on disadvantage.
Plot twist. Ray has no soul.
No! Well, she might only have part of a soul since she's already died. But she got brilliant skin for it, so you know.
But yeah, it is Amara's turn.
Yay! Right, so random stuff is happening, as per usual. Mara has no freaking idea. Do either of them look particularly damaged?
Oh, my friends.
Theron looks a little bit damaged.
I will cast Cure Wounds on her. If I don't miss Cure.
I believe Cure Wounds. If it's not... I think Cure Wounds, when it's not a mass spell, is a touch spell,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Cure Wounds? Hold on, let me get my little card out.
I could be wrong. I thought it was a touch spell. Yeah,
It
range
could
touch.
be a touch spell, in which case I can't do that. Yep, range touch. Okay, then I guess it's just... I will cast Beacon of Hope as my main spell,
Aha.
and then I will cast Healing Word, which is a 60-foot range.
And it's maximized by your first
By
spell.
Beacon of Hope, so it will be 12 gets back. So Theron gets 12 back.
Theron, you get 12 more HP.
I'm alive.
Okay. Theron, that makes it your go, and there is one spectre remaining.
You know what I'm gonna do. Theron isn't too specialist on things.
It literally has 1 HP, so I'm going to say that... Oh, one of you... Actually, they all came very close to... No, they didn't come anywhere near close to missing. They were all ridiculous. So yes, it dead.
Oh, dead.
It's so dead.
Dead.
Like,
The
really
rest
dead.
of the ghost is dead. Now it's really,
Thank-
really dead.
Thank you, Ray. I might not have gotten through that without you.
Always here to help.
You're welcome! Shouts Samara from like way up in the sky.
Thank
I contributed too.
That is
Thank
true.
you guys.
Thank you too, mages.
He's so racist.
Good
The
team
mages.
effort. Good team effort.
Indeed.
Right. So where are we? I'm going to.
Well, judging by the statue over there, I think we're just downstairs, right next to the staircase we went up.
Oh.
That is true.
Oh. Not too bad then.
We're pretty much going to end here for the night, but I will check if you guys want to go back upstairs or do anything else specifically before you go back upstairs. Because you do also now
I
have the
would just
password
want
to this
to-
door.
Check the room, to be honest, to see if there's anything here, and then meet up with the others before we started opening up doors.
I mean, yeah, that's absolutely fair.
Yeah, I'll go to meet up with the others first. That's fair.
Okay. I'll say you can have it. The room's got nothing in it, though. So, yeah.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. So, yeah, I think, yeah, we'll end up going up, and then next time we'll start opening up doors. I think that's the plan.
Oh my god, we're gone.
Yep, I'm putting you back on the other map. So we can...
Yeah, god.
So that I don't start the next session and go like, where is everybody? I'll put you in the Lich's room. How about that?
Yeah.
There you go.
Makes sense since we're meeting back up with him.
Okay, so they basically come walking back upstairs looking a little bit sheepish. Although there is a hole in the floor that basically looks like it's been disintegrated, because you will have seen how the disintegrate spell works. There is a way to get around it, and there is a door to the south. But I will stop there, and we can look at this again next week.
Yay.
Well,
What is the date next week? Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Just so everyone's aware, there won't be D&D on the 4th of December.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Someone's being really selfish and getting heart surgery.
How dare you?
As fun as it would be to play Amara while high on every painkiller the hospital will give me,
Oh.
I'm afraid I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Sorry to deprive you of that
that's
entertainment.
understandable.
Yeah, that's more than understandable. Do not worry about it.
But yeah, so we will be back next week though. So yes, that will be fine. Next week at 8. I will be back tomorrow. Oh, and so will Koo be back tomorrow at 8 PM again, as we jump over to the other party and keep exploring Wave Echo Cave in the Lost Mine of Phandelver. I will then be not. Oh, I also need to say I'm not going to be here on Thursday. We're doing Thanksgiving, so yay.
It's Thanksgiving. We're gonna be eating things.
It's not Thanksgiving. That's a week early. You goddamn British people.
No, it is supposed to be
What?
the third
It's supposed to
Thursday
be
of the month.
Thursday, which is 16th.
America fucked it up.
Yep, we're counting it as the 23rd over here in America, who actually do Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, because Black Friday is a week on Friday. So.
Get it wrong.
It is true. It is true. It isn't actually officially Thanksgiving until the 23rd, but it is supposed to be the third Thursday of the month, which is why Stacey's wonderful parents have planned for it to be the 16th.
I've been planning this for about 3 months.
To be fair,
Oh.
no, you guys did it right. It's the third Thanksgiving. It's just, it's too close to President's Day over here. Americans, man. Americans.
Can you not just like forgo, President's Day for this presidency?
Wow.
Ooh, political.
With that, I think SJ needs to get us on out of here.
Bye, everybody!
Down by
This is
Trump
Clockwork
and
SJ signing off for the night. Love y'all.